Why do we have an F?
You didn't do anything, you little bastard.
Because you didn't
like 30.
do any of the work, that's why.
30 minutes in the class, and we're all like, "Oh yeah, the teacher hasn't said anything." Oh,
He's
wait,
just
look,
sitting
he's
up there
sitting
watching. Yeah, I
I
don't see that
I
actually.
guess we should be quiet. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know what school you guys went to, but one of my teachers were called Daddy.
Hi, brother.
Jesus.
Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Night D&D. This is session 91, Dungeons and... I'm JSO the DM, and who else is joining me this fine Friday evening?
Hello, good evening. I am Bailey. I will be playing Glacé Lore, the androgynous Eidolon, College of Glamour Bard.
Hey everybody, it's Luke. And I am playing Aesop, Kinku Alchemist.
What's up? My name is Kevin. I play Sun Kong, your apeling binoid monk, following the way of the abundant spirit.
I'm Kyle. I play Fare Lamados, an arcane trickster that I've reskinned from it. No, an arcane trickster that I've reskinned to be a tech wizard extraordinaire.
There you go, you got it.
I get that
Backwards
mentally.
last week, and I couldn't remember how I said
My name's Slim, and Twitch is probably getting mad at me now. I'm playing Rinkaz, a lizard folk fighter of the martial archetype with gunsons.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I play in BD, a half-elf celestial warlock, packed with tome focus, and I have the most phenomenal familiar of all time, a pseudo-dragon named Jira.
Thank you everybody. If that echo continues, we will find it and I will terminate it. Thank you, Bay Kevin, for subbing last week. Thank you, Heroes Legacy, for subbing last week. It was very nice of you. Thank you, Nobody Chris, for the follow. I appreciate that. And you'll be accruing more and more Twitch channel points that you can get, and just people who aren't even following. You guys are accruing those points as you just watch or hang out with us. You can also click on the little chest that appears down at the bottom to get bonus points, and you can do all kinds of cool things with those Twitch channel points. You can buy inspiration for the party. You can buy weird bit packages for them so they can buy new ships or buy new rooms on their ship, or extra gold if they need it. They got a lot of gold. They're probably going to be making those extra rooms. All kinds of stuff. You can give them a +1 to their rolls, give them inspiration. If you are a significant other of one of the players, you can continue to give them boons that may or may not be helpful. All kinds of stuff that's here for you to play around with. So keep an eye on those points that you're building up. If you want to just click the follow button, I would appreciate that, and you'll build up points even quicker. So that's really awesome if you decide to do that. If not, welcome and hang out with us as we play some D&D. So I'm still working on the stream avatars. I have to export them from the old computer and import, so I don't have to reset up every character again. So give me a little bit more time to get that set up, but we should have that rolling next week. In the meantime, in terms of a giveaway that we typically do at the end of the month, like I mentioned last week, we're really close to 250 followers on Twitter. If we hit that mark, we'll do another giveaway over there. So check us out over there. It's just GAWD_mode, like it is here on our Twitch page. Inspiration, it looks like everyone already has some inspiration, so no need to give that out. That feels weird. No one used their inspiration last session? I guess not.
I'm evident when we give our recap, I think.
Yeah, we did a lot of talking last week.
True, with a lot of RP. It is week 67 of the quarantine. I still haven't had a haircut. I want to die, so let's hope that things get back to normal. In the meantime, why don't we roll some die to see who wants to give the recap?
I gave it last week.
It was me. I gave it last week. Diplomatic immunity.
All right. You don't want to roll just to see what would happen?
Do it, Kevin.
No.
You immediately got a 3.
Every single time I push my luck, I've failed.
really low bar. Come on.
It's a 3. Come on, Kev. Come on.
I hate you guys.
You
I
can do
really
it.
hate you guys.
You're gonna get this.
Whoa! Get close.
Oh yeah.
Double or nothing, double or nothing.
Come on. One more time. Just for friends. Gee, we will make you do it.
Except there is no double. It's just another chance to fail.
Just 2 more. Please say
You
2
took the
No!
chance.
Yeah, right? It's just dropping.
I can appreciate that.
It's like my turnip prices.
/ Nick. What happened last time on Weird and Wild?
Well, last time on Weird and Wild, we made it back to the ship, which was really good, and we were able to spend some time, I guess you could say, relaxing and kind of preparing ourselves for a trip to Mneuminos. Sounds like it's going to be really scary because there's no atmosphere there, and nobody really knows it exists, so not really the best place for us to go. We decided to track down a Pioneer Quagga to get some resources and to cash in our treasure. I was able to make contact with the author, and I learned some cool stuff. Kind of made me have more questions than answers, though. We met Looney and Grizdom at the Helper's Hand in the Pioneer Quagga, and we made friends with the general there on the ship, and he just asked that we go down to this stormy planet, investigate some missing patrollers, and he might be able to help us out with some cool spacesuits. I think Sun Kong wants to get a tattoo. I think Aesop got a cool sword cane. And I think Greencast got some sort of new gun, from what I heard over my comm.
A lot of interesting shopping elements, but also some good RP in there too. A pretty succinct recap, NVD. You find a weird bit in your pockets. Add that to the stack if you want, or hold on to it. That is up to you, my friend.
Hey, Aesop, catch.
Oh, yeah, he does.
All right, cool. So, you guys had last left off talking to the captain of this quagga, Captain Broove, and seeing if you could lend a hand or do any type of assistance with the Pioneer patrollers in return for some devices or some way to breathe on Mneuminos, considering it does not have a habitable atmosphere or environment. They mentioned that they would be able to offer you gadabouts, which are these plant-like suits that have the heads of these like bubble-shaped, like organic circles that you can kind of fit yourself into, and it has a breathable atmosphere and vines that sort of extend out from underneath this translucent bubble that reactively wrap around your body. They're sort of symbiotic in a way, and that they happily will attach themselves to a person so that they can convert the carbon dioxide into oxygen. At the back, they also have, they almost look like a mixture of a pair of leaves and wings as well, like butterfly wings, that would allow you to, in a place that has no gravity or atmosphere, to flutter and give you a bit of a jet propulsion, almost like a spacesuit, except a fantasy spacesuit. So something you guys could potentially wear if you found yourself in Mneuminos where the air is not typically breathable. I think you guys asked for, I believe it was 7 suits in total.
Yeah, it gives us an extra one.
And Captain Broove seemed to be okay with this, provided that you help him out with a mission to Horzodas, which is a cube shape, what they called like a perilous or disastrous planet that has been hounded by all kinds of natural disasters over the decades. They mentioned that they believe that there was a potential device or some type of thing that the colonies down there, part of the Tinker Gnomes that were part of these colonies, had developed to mine this Horzodas planet of its frequent riches that were turned close to the surface from the earthquakes and tremors that seem to be typical across the lands here. However, it doesn't seem like Horzodas has been occupied by any settlements or peoples for some time, according to the broad reports that this quagga has received. So they sent down a survey of giff to try to learn more about what they can, and in doing so, the ship, the quagga, was bombarded and surprise attacked by Dark Trine, which is the particular faction of the Dark Trine were Neogi that attacked the ship, and they have it on good accounts that the Neogi probably got here first and may potentially have settled down in the settlement area that they were planning to go to. So they sent in this survey team a little covert like in the hopes to gather some intel with some secrecy in return. However, Captain Brew mentioned to you guys that he hasn't heard back from them in a few days, and so he wants to send you all down there to help provide a little support. It seems like you guys have a bit of a notoriety around the ship, seeing that quite a few soldiers seem to know you by name, or at least have heard of you by name, more than likely from the fact that word has traveled from the tales of you downing a Tarask. So with that, or from seeing your show, Wyrd and Wyld. So from that, you all agreed that you would travel a day's way from the Quagga over to this planet Horzodas to see what you can do about finding the giff. There's a couple things that were mentioned out as objectives, and I'll mention them again for you guys just because I know there's probably info dump. Is you were to head to the surface in whatever covert-like manner you could. He mentioned a smaller ship so that if it was this settlement that they were heading towards was occupied by a number of Neogi, you wouldn't just be landing and getting off and be surrounded by 30, 40 of them, because they're unsure how many Neogi may be occupying this current settlement. He also mentioned that there is a platoon of giff, Hurst being the one in charge, and 3 others along with him. He wanted you guys to find out what they know, pull them out of the area if they need medical attention for whatever reason, and if it happens to be that they are dead, bring back their patroller patches, which is part of any patroller's outfit, to confirm that you found their bodies. The rest of... So Hurst was in charge, and then I'll post the rest of the names here in the chat for you guys. There's also Forden, Lerber, and Germer. He wants you to investigate the whereabouts of a potential gnomish device. He mentioned you don't have to find a bunch of them. If you can at least confirm that one is down there, it is enough information for them to follow up with another investigation. He also mentioned if you find such a device and find that it is in an operational state, that would be a bonus. So if you come across something and you're able to make sure that it works, that would be a big boon for them. He wants you to survey the area, assess what threats are present in the colony, either from the Neogi or the natural hazards of Horzodas, which intel seems to suggest there are many, as this is just a planet that seems just frequented by natural disasters. And if you can do this, he'll pay you, as mentioned last session, in scripts, which are like a special monetary payment that they've devised for people who help out who aren't part of the patrollers, like you guys Wild Knots. So if you can carry this out, he also mentioned that, hey, this is not a search and destroy. You don't have to fight, or you don't have to feel like you have to take on everything you run into. Go down there, do what the patrollers do, gather information, and come back. Defend yourselves if needed. So that was just...
Hear that, Rinkaz? It
Yep,
doesn't
got it.
have to be search and destroy.
Kill all of them. Bring back their tags. Gotcha.
It's a bonus that we get to destroy everything.
Thank you, the Gonzarelli, for following. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Radioscus, for hanging out with us, too. So, yes, that was just a quick, brief recap. I know we went over a lot of stuff last session. There was a lot of shopping. So, with that said, you had met with the captain, got this information, did some shopping from there. As Captain Broove mentioned, if you guys needed to spend a day doing some lodging here, rooms are free, considering you have some clout to your name. And other than that, it's a day's travel out to Horzodas, which you have the coordinates from Captain Broove on, and the ball is in your court. What would you guys like to do?
Well, Sun Kong, you need to get your tattoo, right? Or are we going down to the planetoid before that?
Well, I mean, we can discuss that because, well, my tattoo's I'm gonna be there a bit, so I don't know if we're in a rush.
Define a bit.
40 hours?
Well, that's like what, like 2 days?
Well, how long can they work in a day, Jason? Or can I do like 20 hours in 2 days. It seems ridiculous.
Fucking pulling all
Hit
nighter.
like a champ.
I'm not even going to sleep, bro. Just do it.
Similar to a real life tattoo, they do offer the ability to put in time, not finish that tattoo, but if you wanted to return to this quagga or down the road return to another one that at least, well, you could technically buy the supplies needed, and if you didn't finish the tattoo here or wanted to wait until later to finish your hours, you could always do that.
So, I mean, it's up to y'all.
Here's what I suggest. We take a day to gather ourselves and our supplies. You get 8 hours of tattoo work. Then we'll head down to the planetoid. How about that? Everyone kosher? Everyone good to go?
If that's something I can do, I'm good with it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you got the general gist that Captain Brew was obviously wanting to ensure that because he had lost contact with his survey team, that he wanted to hopefully send a second survey down to ensure that they were all right and bring back the information he originally wanted. So he kind of wanted that done with some haste, but obviously realizes that you guys may want a couple hours to gather your things, gather your gear. You mentioned, hey, if you need to do some requisitions here, grab some items and weapons that you need, have at it. So
I think we're just about ready to go, except for the tattoo thing.
Like I said, I'm good to wait, or if we can take a day, I'm good to do that too. Honestly.
No, it's not something that's gonna pay off now, so maybe we skip it.
All
Okay.
right, let's go down to the planet. Let's do it. Everyone pile on the dingus.
To the dingus!
okay, so you guys, we won't jump back to the geodesic ship unless you guys have any RP you want to do with anybody on board. We can just say you all gathering your things, letting the lander, who is this giff using these flags on the surface of the flattened side of the quagga, let them know that you're going back onto the ship to notify Captain Brew so you can carry out this mission. You guys head back onto the geodesic ship. It is cramped fitting all of you into the Dingus 3. However, you are able to find yourselves doing so. The Dingus 3 is a special type of ship in that it is a spelljammer ship and does have a spelljamming helm. However, as you guys will realize, it's not a seat that you sit in, but rather a wheel that, similarly upon controlling and turning like a pirate ship's wheel or any type of sailing ship, that your magic would flow through it, similar to being in a seated spelljammer seat or helm. The question is, who is commandeering the ship and flying it over to Horzodas?
I vote in VD. I say looking at Fod directly.
Loved it before, and you trapped it with blood, you bastard.
You don't want Fa to drive. Fa's really smart. I'll drive though. I think I'm good at it.
I don't want to. Not offering to.
Then it looks like you're the man.
I'm driving. I'm helping. I like this.
Well, you can drive on the way back.
I don't want to.
Good. I guess we're all in agreement then.
I guess.
You just need to be able to cast magic, right? Just to fly him?
Yeah, you have to be a caster, I think.
Yeah.
You have to have some ability to use magic to be able to pilot the ship.
That changeling on the ship used to say he was a really good pilot too.
Oh, Stray? He says a lot of things. We don't know if they're true.
I don't know about pilot, but he usually is pretty high off the ground.
All right. Okay. Let's bring it in, everyone.
I assume you guys are bringing Looney and Grizdom with you?
Yeah.
Yes. If I could use Grizdom, that would be awesome.
Grizdom will go with you, Rinkaz, and similarly, who is Looney going to sort of work with or together as you make this venture?
I have
would-
Clatter.
Oh, Grizz is gonna be with Rinkaz.
That's correct. Who's Looney going to be with?
What's Looney do
Looney's-
again?
Yeah. Let's see the card again.
It's magic carpet movement ability, and then I think a charisma bonus.
Yeah, hang on just
Intimidation.
a second here. Gives you advantage on a deception check and has the opportunity to ready a rug of magic that will give you a little bit of flight speed and the effects of Featherfall for a very temporary period, but could be beneficial. in
Aesop can already
circumstances.
fly,
Yes, that's true.
so maybe in Sun Kong has slow fall, so maybe it should go with Nvidia or Fa.
That's what I was
Monisha?
thinking.
Can slow fall.
Okay, Nvidia, how about you bring our friend Looney along? Since I'm just volunteering you to do every fucking thing, I'm sorry about that. I'm not usually this pushy.
Well,
You're not clawing me to death, so I like it.
Haha! The day is young.
We're
Let's
both-
keep going.
You all ready? Is everyone ready? Is anybody bringing anybody else?
Let's go.
Fucking
Okay.
go.
You
Let's
guys
fucking
all
go.
gather in the Dingus 3, a wreck boat style spelljammer, and Nvidia, you touching the steerable ship wheel, feel the essence of your magic flow into it, the glyphs surrounding the wheel, and on the base structure that attaches it with steel to the base of the wreck boat begins to glow with a variety of colors. You get the sense around you that you are able to perceive, almost like a chameleon's eyes in a 360 way, around the ship. It's not like a perfect vision outside. You just feel it's like you can sense what's around, but you can't visually see it like you typically would just looking. So you all holding the crystal communicator along with the wreck boat VoIP outside of your geodesic ship and begin your flight towards the planet of Horzodas. Now this is a full day's flight. If you guys wanted to do anything on the trip over, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, we can say that you begin your descent in Horzodas.
Ooh. Do we notice anything on the way down? Any ships? Any creatures?
As you approach the planet more closely, on the sides of the wreck boat, you guys can look out of these bubble-shaped windows as you peer outside to take a look. And some of you can actually pop the hatch because it's not like our real-world space where if you open a hatch, everyone's just sucked violently out and you all die. There is a bubble of atmosphere around the ship, so as you pop the hatch and peer out, you can see ahead of you what looks to be a planet, although it is perfectly cube-shaped. Although as you near it, you now see the roughened edges of this world of Horzodas. You also notice in various patches covering this world what look to be perpetual either storms or cloud coverage that are very dark, probably stormy in some way. You can also see, even from this distance, from the swirl of some of this cloud coverage that covers the planet, that there's more than likely strong winds on the way down. You guys continue, Nvidia, you sensing getting closer, beginning your descent. It is very windy on the way down. Hang on just a second here.
Does it seem like that's a natural weather here, or is there a storm?
As you near the settlement, Nvidia, there is you sense a massive cloud coverage with extremely turbulent winds. It would not surprise you if you are probably entering either the eye of or passing through the exterior into the interior of a tornado or hurricane.
Not good.
Kind of abilities.
Feeling a bit rough out there. Everything okay, Nvidia?
It will be if we get to the center of the storm.
As
Hold
you
on.
all begin to enter the atmosphere, the ship is buffeted by extremely powerful winds. It shifts and shakes violently. You're all thrown, not taking damage, but thrown, some of you bumping into the sides of the ship, others nearly toppling over one another as the ship rocks steadily. And Vidi, please give me a concentration check to hold yourself together as you continue to pilot the ship down through these turbulent winds, closer to the settlement that you've been given directions to follow down into below.
You got this.
Constitution save.
A concentration check, like you're saving for a spell. Because you're technically, you're technically channeling through the spelljammer, so it's like the turbulent winds, you're trying to continue your concentration flying down.
We're going to use advantage.
Sure.
Right away.
Nice.
22.
Nice. You maintain concentration as the exterior of the ship is buffeted by these powerful winds. Everyone's sort of slapping hands where they can to just remain in place from bouncing back and forth. In Vidi, it's not just the winds. You almost get the sense that because this is either, it has to be some type of tornado or just whirlpool of winds in some fashion. Over land, not water, because you know the settlement is down below. But you get the sense that there's just various debris that seems to be plinking against the ship, some larger than others. You're not sure exactly to the extent of what it all is, but you know that it's large. You do your best trying to use your sixth sense as you channel your magic through the spelljamming helm to avoid it as you can, as properly as you can, considering that the winds are pushing and pulling at this small little wreck boat. You feel as though you are finally nearing what feels like you can sense below the settlement and are pushing through the last of the turbulent winds around you. You don't know if you're exiting the storm, if you're entering perhaps the eye of it. It's difficult to tell just spelljamming here. As you continue to push out of your blind side, considering you're just trying to maintain and spin as many plates as possible, with your passive perception, something piece of debris or something else sneaks in from the side and smashes into the ship. There is a raucous crash as the ship twists upside down, doing nearly a full 360 roll. I need you, Nvidi, to make one more concentration check as the ship is violently rocked by what feels like a huge piece of debris.
If we die, I will haunt your ghost!
Holy crap!
That's
Holy
not
crap.
helping me concentrate.
Concentrate!
Concentrate.
19.
Nice. You hold concentration, but the smash from this piece of debris has the wreck boat falling violently towards the surface of this planet. Before you all know it, bracing for whatever impact you can, there is a huge crash. You hear debris and all kinds of outside noises flowing from outside, and I need you all to please make me a dexterity saving throw, including you and Vidi, as the ship crashes down into the surface.
Oh no.
Everyone hugs onto Sundog.
A life preserver.
Fuck.
Oh,
Hold on.
Sun
Hold
Kong.
on to me. Hold on to me.
Is that a
Sun
natty
Kong.
20, Sun Kong?
5
is.
appendages.
It's not rolling for me.
You
Okay.
can take your good boy card. I'll just slap it against you there. There you go, buddy.
Saves everybody.
He's a sturdy boy. We're all holding on to him, and he's a sturdy boy.
Chiseled
Gotcha.
from granite.
23 was
That's-
the score there. Jeez.
That's not my hand, Ingredients.
It's
It's
all
just
blue.
It's like grabbing your back.
But it's firm.
Oh my god.
Aesop, what was your save?
27.
Holy shit. Do you... Well, this is technically not, like, a covered area of damage. This is you just bracing for impact.
I do have evasion.
Evasion is...
Is if I would take damage on a successful save, I take no damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your head nearly bashes into the side of the ship, but you quickly reorient using your wings and kick a foot against the side to push yourself away, and you avoid all damage. Glosse, what was your save?
23?
Nice. You take 7 points of damage, but are able to brace yourself mostly, although you are kind of thrown against the wall from the crash. Rinkaz, what was your save? Bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I don't have a token. My token won't let me take away that damage.
Oh, it won't?
Nope.
That's weird. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, everyone just keep in mind your
Okay.
damage, and then we'll move maps. Rinkaz, what was your save?
23 as well.
23. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as your elbow smashes against the side much harder than you wanted it to. Sun Kong, you just do a kick flip.
Oh, sick!
You like grab onto one of the hanging rods that is at the ceiling of the ship and just like hang around as the ship implodes into the surface. And Vidi, what was your save?
That was a 19.
19, not bad. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as your chest is sort of thrown up and compressed against the wheel of the ship. And then Fa, what was yours?
A 25.
You would take damage, but I'm assuming you have evasion.
Evasive rogue.
You similarly do a quick... Weird to do it inside of a crashing ship, but somehow you do like a combat roll and are able to negate the damage rolling with the bounce of the ship. Who here has normal vision? Meaning no special vision.
Yo.
I open my tattoo of my third eye, and I now have dark vision.
Believe it or not, Kinku do not have dark vision. So I have
It's
normal vision
ridiculous.
as well.
Do
I had
you,
dark vision when I was a blood hunter.
does
It's
Aesop have low light vision?
No, sir. Just normal
Okay.
person vision.
Glosse, you have normal vision, I believe.
I have normal vision, but I can create dim light.
Rinkaz, you have normal vision?
A normal, but I got my light on my gun if need be.
Gotcha.
Oh, super useful for everybody.
Fa, you have normal vision?
No.
Oh,
yes,
you have dark
normal.
vision. Gotcha.
Wait, how? What? You're a human, right?
Fa!
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
normal vision. What?
Normal
Oh.
vision. Okay, just making sure. I was gonna say, something weird's going on here.
Very confused. What just happened here?
I think we just distrust your character appearances by default.
She's a human.
Sure, Fa.
Okay, fine.
You hear the sound outside of debris collapsing on the exterior of the ship, the clang of steel from pieces that seem to be hitting. What it is, you're not sure of what. It's difficult to see outside of the... Technically, this doesn't actually, as I look at this, I don't believe the wreck boat has windows per se. But you guys know that there is the area up top, the port that you could open up and take a peek out of.
Oh, ladies first.
And Vidi, as you pull yourself up from the spelljamming helm from where you were kind of thrown into it, you realize that the spelljamming helm, the wheel is fine, but the metal base that connects the wheel into the floorboards of the ship has been wrenched up and almost disconnected. One whole side has been just wrenched up from the crash. You're not sure if that still means that everything is operational or not.
Can that be fixed? Fuck, can you fix that?
Give it a go.
Fuck can do it.
Is
Fuck
there-
can fix anything.
Is there something actively hitting the ship?
It was really hard to tell.
I wanna open the hatch quietly and take a peek-see.
I swear, if we're stuck in some trees again.
Pull out my rifle.
No, something grabs me.
Don't worry, I'll shoot and kill both of you.
Don't worry, it's not fast enough to get away.
Make it quick.
It's not gonna be like that first planet. Well, actually, no, that wasn't good when it went away.
I open the hatch.
Okay. I will change maps.
And I'll take my damage. Nope. I can't. Not. Okay, there we go.
So it just drops down. She doesn't have a head anymore. It's just a headless stump.
Why won't it let me do this? Okay, here we go. Cool. Alright. Yes, I take a peek-see around, and I look for anything that's moving.
Give me a as you open up the hatch and peer outside, it looks as though the wreck boat or the Dingus 3 has crashed into a very disheveled, old-looking house.
no.
Oops, sorry.
Oopsie.
Pieces from the surrounding walls and what used to be a roof tatter, and from these strong winds fall, and you can now see this is what is making the plinking of steel from the exterior of the ship. As you peer around, you look in all directions and see just a cyclone of winds like a cylinder raising up into the sky. It appears as though you're in the eye of either a strong tornado or possibly even a hurricane. Your hair is blown violently in the wind, which makes the entire area here dim light. As you peer around, you seem to be in some type of settlement-like area. Tufts of overgrown weeds and bushes blow violently in the winds, and all around, at least from what you can see here with your vision, you see a number of houses or areas of rest that are in complete disarray. Parts of the walls are completely missing. Doors just wrenched free from the fronts of the houses, some not even having roofs anymore. Whether that's due to their age or the weather around Horzodas is unsure.
Well,
Yeah.
it's abandoned.
We're gonna have to leave out of here. I want to use those light sticks like I did before. I mean, granted, things will see us, but I don't think we want to lose pace with one of us if we start blowing and flying all over the damn. How's that sound to you guys?
Well, can we fix our ship first? What if we have to get out of here?
True. We should take the time to do that.
Yeah, we should fix that first. I agree.
I'm on it.
If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know.
You could do it, Fa. Take one of
I might go out and kind of just give a look around, if that's okay.
Yeah, I want to post up on top of the ship and do like a security watch.
Sure.
Can you nimble hands? I assume.
I'll hit the light on my gun.
Alright, so yeah, I want to do a perception, kind of look around, give a listen, see
Keep
what I
in
can
mind, for those of you without either low light or dark vision, perception checks in this dim light because of the darkness of the surrounding storm gives you disadvantage on perception checks.
I lit a torch.
Okay.
That's fine. I've got dark vision, so does that mean I roll regular?
You roll regular, that's right.
14, take it. Spell decent.
Yeah, the monkey gets dark vision.
I think that's
It's from a tattoo.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
It's not natural. It's from my
Okay,
tattoo.
all right.
I'd like to take a perception check as well. Turn
Sure.
on my light and look around. That's
Ooh.
with disadvantage. It's a natty one.
Oh no.
Whoa. Sun Kong, as you peer around, you see that there seems to be quite a few in various states of deterioration, but a variety of homes surrounding this area. Some of a little bit smaller stature than others. You get the sense that this is probably the settlement that the captain was mentioning, that had a mixture of races, with some gnomes in there because of the size of some of the smaller looking homes. They look like they are in complete disrepair, and as far as your perception check, you don't see any living beings or things around you. The sound that you hear is the harsh winds that would normally require you all to yell at one another. Luckily, you all are using your earrings of communication that Kaz had created before his demise, and so talking into it, luckily with it in your ears, you guys do not have to yell at one another. Rinkaz, you are having a very difficult time seeing, because even though with your light on, you are surrounded by a number of homes, so it still grants you a minimized amount of vision. However, I need you to please make a D1000 roll.
Oh no, we're in the weird.
Pull
Well,
out the communicator. Pull out the communicator. Just to
Yeah.
confirm.
Let's see what happens first.
Yeah.
As long as I don't lose my arms, I'm going to put my goggles on. They provide no benefit. It's just because it's...
There's a lot of small pieces of shrapnel and debris flowing through these winds here. 276?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
A little, I mean, for now, a little meta, but Glacé, you sensing just the unnatural, strange hazards of this planet, pull out the crystal communicator. It is glowing a bright purple.
Good.
I pull out my chaos blade just because.
Stop it.
Oh, get working on that. Come on.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like anyone's around. Everything's looking kind of run down.
I see something.
Glacé sees all things.
What
Should I
is
be able to
that?
see like this
What
down
is
here,
that?
Jason?
Hey, let's let Fa make the check to fix the thing first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I wasn't gonna go far.
Don't go moving just yet. Hang on. How what are you seeing, Sun Kong?
No, I was. Should I be seeing anything like in this area because it's black?
Let me do one of these right here. How about that?
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah, looks pretty abandoned out here.
Sun Kong says from far off, Fa, what were you doing over there inside the ship?
Did we check around everywhere first? I don't want to my guard face the wrong direction and get ambushed.
We're watching to make sure everything's okay, you know.
Oh
just
yeah, no,
beside you.
we're keeping. That's kind of why I just wanted to look out here. It doesn't, like I said, nothing looks like it's around much.
All
I
right.
can't really hear anything, but I don't see anyone.
So I guess I'll look for the affected areas.
Give me some type of check.
Like, I guess a perception check.
Whatever check you'd like. A perception, investigation. It will be more apt for an investigation to figure out how to get this thing repaired if it isn't in need of repair. An arcana check.
I can't see a damn thing.
Go for investigation. Sure.
There's wood in my eyes.
Eventually it'll roll, I suppose.
It's got a whole steak just sticking out.
It's checking your credit card history.
What was
Did
your
that last
total?
payment go through?
It's
No
rolling.
one knows. There it is. There it is.
15.
You
Oh.
also have a D.
God dang, man. Plus 12?
Maybe I'll wait to see if I need to repair it.
15 investigation check.
Uh,
You see half of the metal base of the steel portion, the partition that connects it to the base wood of the ship here, has been wrenched up. There are two very large steel bolts that connect the device in 4 places to the base. You see one that's still screwed in, however, it is completely bent in a way that makes it inoperable. The other one is completely missing. You can tell from this investigation check that unless you repair and get the full base of this wheel-like helm reattached to the base of this ship, it will be inoperable.
Ooh.
Well, let's see. Do I have the tools to fix that?
What kind of tools you got?
Tinker's tools.
With Tinker's tools, give me some type. Are you proficient with them?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Give me like a general check with your Tinker tools to assess how long it would take to repair. Now that you understand the damage that has been dealt.
Sure. Okay, if the pop's good, give her a look. See, it's only a 9.
Don't you have the inspiration though?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Ooh.
10.
Come on.
15.
Yes.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
You get the sense, Fa, that it will take you 20 minutes using your Tinker tools to repair this.
That's
However,
not bad.
if you are able to find another metal bolt, even if it's not exact, but similar to the one that you see here that is bent, so that you could at least place it in the other side, it would cut that time in half to 10 minutes.
Bad?
Yeah.
But you need to find something like that first.
I could kind of look around a bit if you guys want. And
Let's
I'm fastest, so.
yeah, let's search a bit. I think we don't want the storm to overtake us.
So,
Don't go too far.
with that said, I would like you all to please roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Everything's
Hey.
fine. Everything's fine.
It's pretty good. So Glosse, you saw something, right?
Yeah, she did.
Dead? Because now I can see it. Fuck.
Yeah, I can see it too. Something dead over there.
Did anything happen from the Wyrd? Did I notice anything?
Nope.
Nothing yet.
Nothing happened, buddy. Everything is completely fine.
Yeah, I have my gun light.
Sorry, somebody punch in my initiative. I need to reload roll 20.
What
And my
was yours?
initiative was 20.
This is good, and the wind's kicking my ass on initiative too. A blizzard does not like wind. So good choice of move back.
Glosse? What?
It didn't add mine this time. It usually automatically adds mine.
Oh, there we go. Let's do by descending. Jira is up first. Actually, matter of factly, I believe I need to give Jira some sight, don't I?
If you want to give Jira some sight,
Does Jira have any special senses?
Jira has blind sight 10, dark vision 60,
Nice. Okay.
and communicates with me telepathically. Or actually, any
You-
creature within 100 feet.
You control Jira, so you should share sight with Jira.
Uh-huh.
So similar to how you've done with your familiar before, you can let go of your own senses so that you can try to get the sense of what Jira sees around it. What does Jira do?
Jira is going to up on Ringkaz's shoulder.
Hold on tight, buddy.
And he's going to hold an action to cast the channeled touch spell.
Okay. Aesop!
Oh boy.
What does Aesop
so
do?
do I feel like there's stuff suddenly moving around? Like would that have been what alerted us to combat? Like there's stuff nearby or something?
No.
Oh, Jason, what are you doing? I take an action. Can I like? Well, I suppose I have a free hand. I'll just hold my torch in one hand, and my cane in a defensive position in the other, and I'm going to very cautiously peek my head outside, look up and down.
You see a narrow street heading north outside into the perimeter of the settlement, and then one leading down south, perhaps further into the settlement. I know it's a little difficult to see. I like painstakingly went back and forth on this map because I know it's kind of a clusterfuck the way it is here. But you guys will notice if you see like the edges of a building, that is technically a building that you can see there. So I know it just looks like a road, but there are buildings to the sides.
I get it.
As that road goes down.
5, 10, 15. Take a look around, see if I can see anything.
Give me a perception check that relies on. Well, what's your passive perception actually?
My passive perception isn't like super amazing. Yeah, it's only 11. It's not great at all.
You hear the creaking of wood from somewhere nearby, although you can't tell if it's from the natural elements of the wind around here or something else.
Did you hear that? Did you all hear that?
What was it?
And Foz is 18, and she's next to him.
You have a passive 18?
Yeah.
I have a passive 13.
You wouldn't hear it, Sun Kong.
Okay.
Fa, you hear something shifting up to the top left.
Right. Can I move here
Mm-hmm.
and peek around the doorway?
Sure. We can say
That'll be
you can peek without moving a square.
No, that's something. That's a thing. What is that, Jason?
You peek around the corner and turning around to meet your gaze from where he seemed to be pensively holding himself against the wall is a shirtless giff. A number of scars covering his body, and actually a couple, they look to be relatively closed, but recent wounds. He stares back at you, and let's see if I can get this to work. He says,
Are you with others?
Yes. We came here from the Quagga. We're here to rescue you and your patrol.
I doubt that the patrollers would have given you a ship covered in their affectations if they didn't trust you.
That's right.
Quickly, bring your people in here.
Real quick insight check. Make sure just he seems all right. Doesn't have any weird alien parasites crawling around in his brain.
sure.
Oh, he seems fine. Everyone, I found one of the gift. Everyone, come here quickly. Except for Fa, you keep working.
You also,
You
Aesop,
come here if you want.
from here you can see what looks to be the corpse, or perhaps dead body of some type of creature. Does not look humanoid, but you'd have to get closer to get a better look at it.
I will
In the
stepping
next
out.
room.
Stepping out of the way to let everyone get to the giff. Does it look like it looks like a little Nyogi? Is it a little tiny Nyogi?
Yes, you now see the desiccated corpse, what looks to be somewhat fresh, of a Nyogi.
Wow. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm having trouble on this map too for some reason. I don't think it's the lighting either. It like when I zoom in, it stutters really hard. Anyway, I say, did you fell these Nyogi while you were down here?
He nods and says,
Not sure how many others there are.
Well, we're here to just scout and report back, hopefully with you and your comrades. And I guess I'll end my turn there, Jason, if you want to give other folks a chance to
sure.
come on over.
Yeah, sorry if this map is being buggy. Let me know if you guys have too many issues with it, and we can move it. We can take a break, and I can try to come up with something else.
Is there like an overlay on it? I think that's what's like killing performance for me, because it keeps like flickering between a more brightly lit version of the map.
Yeah, let me try this. So imagine that it's dark.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't that be the weirdest? It's not the dynamic lighting. It's because I put a black tint color on it.
Oh yeah, it's loading a little faster now when I zoom in and out. So I think that was it.
Fucking roll 20. Thank you guys for spotlighting this.
We still appreciate you.
NVD.
Good.
Unless you guys spot something out of the norm, we can say that you all move as a group over to this area where this giff is.
Yeah. I mean, are we working? Are we gonna spend the 10 minutes on the ship or 20 minutes on the ship to fix it?
That's up to you guys.
I think that.
If I'll stay with Fall.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. All right. So if Rinkad's gonna stay with Fall, just tap Fall on the shoulder and
Hey, I know it kind of broke pretty bad, but you're really, really smart. If you do your best, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot better than anything else that we could possibly do.
you get guidance. Add a D4 to an ability check.
Fa, you're glad you have your earring of communication because it would have been impossible to hear that without it.
Alright, Fa. You do you, girl. Take one of those.
There you go.
I'm gonna walk over where
I'm gonna look in this house next to us for a screw or a bolt or something for Fa.
A what?
A bolt. How Fa needs a bolt or something, right?
Okay.
A screw.
You.
I'm gonna look in this house.
As before you do that, as Glosse, you and some of the others are moving that way, you can now, from where Aesop was talking to, you see this large, rotund giff waving his plump brown fingers, kind of beckoning you quickly into the room. Sun Kong, you can enter the. Are you searching the house that your ship crashed in, or this room, this house next to you guys?
The one next to us.
So you will want to step inside there and spend a little time searching around. Give me some type of check, please.
Probably investigation, I'm assuming, would be best. So here goes.
Investigation, I'd take perception. You don't take any penalties from perception.
Do a perception then. Not great, so an 8.
With an 8, you find, hang on just a second here. Roll 2, hang on, roll 2d12.
Oh.
16. 9 and 7.
You find 2 vials of what look like some type of antitoxin. There is a book nearby outlining some of the poisonous plants in the nearby area. And so you grab this antitoxin. This is stuff that if you just want to immediately generate it into gold pieces, you can. These 2 vials are worth 100 gold pieces. So just keep in mind, if you want to keep it on you as the item, you can, or you can just turn it into the gold immediately. Because we'll assume you sell it once you get back to the ship. You also find, searching around this house in the rubble, a nice looking, it's not enchanted like you guys are used to, but it is a nice looking black jasper gem, which you are able to at least eventually tell that it's worth about 50 gold pieces.
Nice. Add that shit to your inventory. You're
Well,
gonna be
I
broke
might-
after that
Yeah.
fucking tattoo.
Well, I might give the antitoxin to you.
I can make that.
Okay.
You should hold on to it in case you get poisoned.
Okay.
NVD, Glace, are you guys heading into... The giff is like beckoning you to come inside of the wrecked house. This one actually does have a little bit of a ceiling to it.
I wanna look him up and down, and before I go in, I ask him, which one are you?
Oh, good question.
Hang on just a second. Let me turn my fan up a little bit.
That's DM speak for let me come up with a convincing lie to trick the players.
That's not one of the names we're looking for.
Rincast cocks his gun. I don't think "turn up your fan" is a name we're looking for.
Short for something.
He turns and says, as he kind of eyes you similarly, Glace, up and down, he says,
Hurst, leader of the survey here.
Okay.
And does
Here's
it
the one.
seem like he is...
You are Wyld Knots?
Yes, the Wyld Tycoons. You might have heard of us.
The name does sound familiar. I could tell by your attire. Quickly, inside.
I'll step inside.
Yeah, I'll follow
okay.
with my torch.
I let him know that we are repairing our ship outside, and if there is anything that we need to know about, he should tell us.
As you enter in, he says,
Does your ship have a hatch?
Yeah.
It's still operational.
The ship is not operational currently. We're currently fixing it. Yes.
So you still have more inside of it.
Uh-huh.
I see, he says.
Why?
Sun Kong, so far you're inside the ship. Rinkaz, you're inside the ship.
Oh, I'm outside. Well, I'm with Fa. Fa's inside, yes.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Rinkaz. At disadvantage. I know you have your light on, but it's still difficult to see in this one situation.
Okay.
13 total.
This is like happening at the same time as you are keeping an eye on the surrounding areas. Fa, if I throw you on the GM layer, do you lose vision of everything?
I can still see your token, but otherwise, yes.
Okay, you can't see anything else?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll say you're inside the ship. You see what looks to be very dark shadow, perhaps some piece of debris or something, shifting through the turbulent winds up above that seems to be hurtling towards the ship that you're standing on.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
Cats.
I alert Fa. I thought you were talking to Fa when you said that. My apologies.
Okay. What do you tell Fa?
I grab Fa and say, hit the deck.
Why'd you pull me up if you want me to go down?
You tell Fa that. What do you do, Rinkaz? Are you just seeing what exactly this is?
No, you said something was hurtling at the ship, and if
Yeah.
I was next to Fa, I'm gonna grab Fa and drop to the ground. Like, is it coming at us like
Well,
it's a big chunk of...
Fa is inside the ship.
No, that's what I said. I said if I'm inside with Fa, I'm wherever Fa is. I'm staying with him.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misheard then. I thought you were on the top deck of the ship outside. So we'll put you similarly on the GM layer. Hang on just a second. So you're inside the ship.
That means Grizz and Jira are also.
Yes. Jira similarly inside the ship. Sun Kong.
Oh boy.
You saw some large piece of debris or something heading through the shadows of the winds, Rinkaz. Do you leave the hatch open or close it?
Close it. Close it and then kind of like grab Fa to brace.
Gotcha. Sun Kong, you hear this in the distance.
It's a T-Rex.
Guys, there's something else here. Something big. Oh. Sounds like it's getting closer.
You watch Sun
Wait a
Kong
minute.
as collapsing down on top of the ship.
Oh,
The
no.
ship rocks hard, Rinkaz, and you and Fa go hurtling towards the sides of the ship as something large has smashed onto the top of it. Sun Kong, you watch as a very large creature appears to have landed on top of the ship. It looks like what you can see. It does not land facing your way, but more towards the tail of the ship as it clasps on with its scaly hands.
It's a dragon. It's a dragon. There's a dragon on the ship. There's a dragon on the ship.
First.
Yeah, Jira's on the ship.
Jira's in the ship with Fa. No, a bigger dragon. A meaner looking dragon. Much bigger. Much bigger.
Hurst, buddy,
5 toes.
is there a fucking dragon here?
Yes. You heard that outside. Everyone keep quiet. If you have friends, if you can communicate to them from some type, tell them to stay hidden.
Maybe next time lead with that. Alright,
I'm rolling a stealth.
everyone. I say to the communicator, everyone stay as quiet as you possibly can and do not move.
It's
I'm
Vision's
rolling a
big
stealth.
movement.
Make sure I... Oh, thank oh. Okay.
What does Rinkaz, you both hear the sounds of subtle, because not only is it outside of the ship but in the turbulent winds, but this subtle sound of growling coming from the outsides. The ship continues to shift as if it is being moved around by something. You can hear the sounds of groaning metal above you. What do you two do?
I look to Fa and put my finger to my mouth gesture as in shh, don't say anything, and I slowly slide my rifle back in, pull out my Reaper Energy necrotic damage shotgun in one hand and a primed, not primed, but readied giff goodbye grenade. If this thing opens the hatch or like rips the roof off, hearing the word dragon, I'm throwing it at its face.
Rinkaz.
Did you say a primed gift grenade?
Unprimed. I'm ready in action though, because I don't want to get jostled and just drop it.
So you have like the pin pulled.
Finger is on the pin, or whatever the hell.
Not pulled yet.
Fan fucking tastic. Fa, you doing anything specifically? You're on mute.
See, I misheard that, and the pin is still in the grenade, correct?
Yes, that's my ready to action, and I'm going to use it against this thing if it rips the roof off.
Okay. Fa puts her hand slowly on top of the grenade, pushes it back down in his pocket, and then we both disappear. I cast invisibility on us.
Thank you for preventing you from dying.
Crazy, man.
Hey, watch this! Click!
Rinkaz has something for Kyle's characters. How's it out for?
Don't kill me!
Hang on just a second here. Is Jira doing anything specifically?
Jira is still on top of Rinkaz's shoulder.
Okay. Aesop, hearing this, what do you do?
I am going to whisper into the communicator. Sun Kong, did you happen to see what color the dragon was?
If it looks like it's reddish. Maybe like a copper, but no, I would say it's more red.
It's red. All right then. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have anything for this in my big old bag of alchemy tricks. I don't think I do.
Can I roll like a nature or something to see if I know anything about dragons?
Absolutely. Knowledge checks are free.
Can I check my alchemy bag to see if the iconic monster of Dungeons & Dragons, if I have an antidote for this thing?
It looks like a dragon. It's
13.
about as much as I know.
13 on nature for Aesop.
Fucking man.
Oh no, actually that's much higher. 17 for nature. I'm good at nature. That's something that is like a cornerstone of my character.
Is Aesop the only one who got above 15?
Yeah, I got a 17.
Looks like it. Looks like a dragon.
Those of you who got above a 10, it sounds probably like a red dragon. This is almost like a... If there is a broad generalization of dragons throughout your lifetimes you've heard about, it is probably the red dragon. They have a fiery temper, love their gold, and are associated very closely with fire, obviously. From the sounds of this Aesop, with your 17 check, because of the way Sun Kong described it, you get the sense that this is probably not a red dragon.
Really?
But
like a reddish bronze.
Something else entirely. Although you can't put your finger on what exactly it might be.
Can we do a peek out?
It's got like a white-ish underbody, kind of like layered, larger scales.
You guys are more than welcome to peek out. Aesop, what would you like to do?
I extinguish my torch and hide.
Okay.
It's not making any sort of like I can't. It's not making like in the picture anything from its mouth. Like I could see like fire. Electricity.
No, you don't see anything. Its mouth is agape and open, rows of teeth. It seems to be growling. It almost has its curiosity drawn by their crash ship here.
How big is it? Like, I have a pretty good look at it. What is it, like 30 feet?
It looks to be
15?
It looks to be about 15 feet wide.
Oh, it's big, yeah. It's
Boy.
big, guys. It's real big.
Aesop, did you want to make a stealth check to hide?
Oh yeah, sure. At you. Just in case it was a 1. I'm trained in stealth though, so that's not terrible. That's a 15.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. You quickly find some debris nearby to kind of post up and hide behind. Anything else?
No, that's all my actions and such.
And Vidi.
Ah.
What do you do, bud?
Nice sense. Can I hit a detect magic? Can I pull my hood down?
How far does your detect magic extend out to?
30 feet, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be blocked by the wood if I remember correctly, but
You are getting the very, very faintest pings coming from in this direction. It seems to be blocked by a lot of debris at the same time.
nothing in the room with us though.
Nothing coming off from in the room, not even from the giff soldier.
That's basically what I was hoping for. Am I sensing anything from Jira?
Not from
gets
Jira.
Not from Jira. Okay, that's really all that I could do here. I don't want to move or do anything. I'm hiding like everybody else.
Other than obviously like fall and the equipment that would be on them. The two inside the ship.
Yeah, I want to hide like everybody else and be still.
Give me a stealth check then.
Stealth check.
Concentrate. Don't fuck this up. And Vidi, don't fuck this up.
7.
And Vidi just goes, 7!
And Vidi is doing his best to just like throw a ratty like potato sack in front of him. It's got plenty of holes to see through. Anything else in Vidi?
Nope.
Glace, what do you do?
I want to see this thing, but I want to be quiet.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Give me a stealth check.
Give me that stealth.
I don't know why it's rolling twice, but it's 18.
Okay. You feel stealthy.
Uh-huh. Can I want to peek these. I have no idea. I can't see anything. Where can I go? Where can I go to peek?
You hear loud sounds coming from just around the corner. If you could just actually step into the room that Sun Kong is in. Moving stealthily with your check. Probably one more down here.
Okay. Okay.
And now you see what you see.
So.
Oh.
Does it look mad?
It looks like it has a very big snarl on its face as its both front claws and back are clenched against the ship. Its tail whips back and forth, almost in a state of curiosity from the crash ship here.
I want to try. So if I want to try.
Yeah, go on.
How far can I can't see anything, the dimension door. Ugh. Okay,
Well, it's low light, right, Jason?
It's low
It's not-
light all around here.
It's not darkness. You can still see in it. It's just hard to see.
so, if I want to create a distraction for this thing to get off the ship, if
Oh.
I want to try to dimension door farther from here, as far as my dimension door will take me, and
Wh-
then like,
wherever you can see is a space that you could dimension door to.
okay, well that's worthless. I am garbage at seeing things right now, so I will not do that. Okay.
You also know that there are some streets outside that, because of their narrow nature, may stretch on to some distance to give you a little bit more reach with your spells.
Yeah.
Because currently you are inside of a house, which would make it difficult to see outside of it, even though it's in a ruinous state.
Would Glace mention to Kong that she's trying to distract it?
Yeah.
I have a good idea. I have my. I pull out the little wooden figure. I have my illusionary companion. I can have it run away, and maybe the dragon will follow it.
Dead companion.
So
It's
okay,
illusionary. It's not real.
throw it before you activate it. Can you do that so it doesn't like make noise where we are?
Let's see. Made from pretty much from command, friend spoken, figure is thrown to the ground, becomes illusionary humanoid anywhere from 2 to 7 feet tall. The user may choose details such as race, gender, blah blah blah. Illusion will follow. Yeah, I can throw it. Say the word and throw it, and then have it do something.
Well, if you don't mind, can I throw it?
Sure. Yeah. I just have to say the command word to activate it, and then throw it.
Glace wants to spend her turn throwing this companion, this dead ass companion.
I love this.
This is your item, Sun Kong, so you know the command word, whichever you choose.
Friend.
And Glace, where do you throw this at? You hear the wood groaning under your feet as you move stealthily down to the bottom of this house.
Okay, that was 30 feet for me, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. I can see all the way over here. I mean, I want to throw it as far as I can.
Okay. Give me just like a general dex check. A base dex to just toss it over that way. I'm assuming you're kind of going down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use athletics?
Sure.
Technically, thrown weapons are athletics, so they are strength-based.
28.
You give it a toss. There is a huge open gash hole in the side of this building here that it plummets through, and it cracks with a smack against the wood against the wall. It falls to the surface where the wood is.
I slowly turn to Sun Kong and I give him 2 thumbs up.
Oh my
And I throw a bardic inspiration on him.
You do anything
Oh,
else,
on me,
Glace?
thanks.
I cannot. That was an action, a movement, and a bonus action.
Are you going to say the command word?
That's
Friend.
Oh.
Friend.
What does it look like, Sun Kong?
I'll say since I'll make it look like a giff, 6 feet tall.
Big juicy giff, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, I sprained my ankle. Oh, my creamy hamstrings. You're so tender.
You both, well, those who can see, I believe Sun Kong, you watch as the dragon rears its head up looking in that direction. Its maw opens with a sinister cowl on its face. Do you do anything for your turn?
For whose turn?
For Sun Kong.
Oh, I didn't know if it was my turn. I just gave that to Glace.
Activated.
It's yeah. I said the word.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
activated.
okay. All right.
It's. I would think. Is it still Glace's turn or is it my turn?
Glace, do you want to move anywhere else?
I've done everything I can.
Okay.
I'm done.
Sun Kong, you're up.
What should we do?
Let's let it go.
I will. I guess I will just kind of hold my stealth, hold my turn to like. I'm just gonna hold an attack if it looks like it's going to attack one of my friends or the giff, like the real giff, not the illusion.
Give me a stealth
otherwise
check,
I
then,
would-
please.
Otherwise, I would do nothing. The stealth I rolled when the dragon first showed up, that doesn't count.
Technically no, because we're going in
Okay.
turn order, and it has
Okie
its
dokie.
turn after you.
Stealth.
We do have bardic inspiration. Please don't forget that.
Oh yeah. I guess yeah. Just.
But you don't have to use it now. I mean, you can use it whenever.
No, it feels like a good. Oh well, there you go. 14.
You're just holding your ground, Sun Kong, trying to stay out of
Yeah.
the way.
Unless it looks like it's gonna attack one of us, yeah.
You try to shift into the shadows of this dilapidated
Yeah.
shack, what's left of a house. You watch as the dragon turns. It opens up its vast wings and it flies. You hear the sound of what sounds like some type of huge crash. And Glace, just out of the corner of your eye, you can see debris, wood, and pieces of building just shudder and thrown up into the air as you can see the dragon lands where you've thrown the illusion.
I'll say whimpers into the mic.
You can hear the snarls and snaps of the dragon, who it sounds like is attempting to attack what it assumes to be a person.
We need to fix the ship and get out of here as soon as possible.
Because get out of the ship.
No, stay in the ship.
Faster. Must go faster.
Let's get everyone back to the ship.
Before it is completely done with, you notice that the dragon, out of the barest corner of your eye, Glace, as it snaps its jowls around the illusion, just simply passes right through it. The dragon eyes it curiously,
Okay.
and with that, it launches back into the sky.
Everything is fine.
I don't know where.
All right.
Get the gift and everyone back to the ship. We have to get out of here as soon as possible.
Cheat us.
The
Like, I'm s-
giff, Hurst, peeks out from around the corner, watching. Aesop, you can kind of see, because there's no actual door on the door frame here, just leads outside. You can see the barest silhouette of what looks to be the outline of a dragon flying up into the distance, into the cloudy, tumultuous layer of the tornado or hurricane that surrounds you. He turns and says,
Good work. That should buy us some time at least. Where is everyone else?
They're back at our ship, fixing it. Is there any more of your kind here? Any survivors?
You're the rescue team, I take it.
Correct.
Good. As we came to set down on our own ship, it was accosted by a tornado. It threw some of us out, and the ship itself was launched somewhere outside of the settlement. I lost contact with the others, and we were accosted and separated by Nyoki. I've taken some down, though I believe there to be more here in the village. I have other units in my team, 3. Forden, Lerber, and Jimmer, all giff such as myself. Lerber is our comms leader. He has the magic stone that the elves gave us that help us contact the Quagga. I haven't seen him in almost a full day. I've been trying to hunker down long enough for that beast to leave this area, though its curiosity seems to be piqued by the Nyogi that seem to continue scuttling around.
Be honest with me, do you believe any of them still live?
I'm unsure, but I'm not going to leave until I at least make an attempt to find them.
Noble endeavor, if somewhat foolish. Everyone, how would you like to go on a little bit of a search and rescue mission?
Rinkaz telepathically hands Ace up the gun and says, "You know what to do."
No, Rinkaz, no.
I mean, if I was stuck here all alone without a way out, I would want someone to save me, so...
Doesn't seem very heroic for us to just leave. Also,
You're right.
you know, we haven't found one of those gnomish devices, and they said they would give us a good reward if we found one, so maybe we should stick around a little longer.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
No. Rinkaz, come on. Come
I
on.
have a general idea, at least in broad terms, of where the others may be, though we may need to search the area. You are Wyld not, so of course whatever you find here in the wreckage is yours to keep. But if you wouldn't mind assisting me in helping the others, if they are still alive.
Yes, let's look around.
House by house, we should move carefully.
Together.
Yes, together.
Let's form back up.
Yeah. Let's meet back at the ship. Come on.
Can I pick up Sun Kong's item that I threw? Also meet up with him.
What item?
My wondrous, my companion.
His wondrous illusion?
His decoy thing, yeah.
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
just
I'll
need
deactivate it.
to walk down there and grab it, Glace.
Okay, I will
Careful.
stealthily. I want to make sure the monkey's looking at me. Walk down. You know what? I'm gonna strum my.
I can't see you.
How does this work? I have a mic staff, and I also have the lyre. Can I still use the lyre? I mean, I'm attuned to it.
Just pick one or the other to use.
Yeah.
Oh.
If
You
you're
can swap arcane implements.
yeah.
Okay. I turn myself invisible, and I go. This is for an hour, I think, and then I will.
Seem to
Make
be
my-
over here, Glace.
Okay.
As you
Oh,
pass
God.
one of the nearby buildings, you see what looks to be a large hole in the base floor of this building.
Does it look like it was burnt?
It looks like something burrowed into the ground, or conversely, burrowed out of it.
Jason, what is this? Can I see this?
Oh no, that's never good.
You hear the scuttling of something coming from down below.
I don't like that. I wish I had a fucking magic hand. Okay.
You can see some type of creature, but you're unsure exactly what it is without getting a little bit closer.
Okay. Where? I threw it over here. It's over here, Jason.
Somewhere over here, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I am invisible. I will stealthily try to grab it.
Okay, give me a stealth check at advantage.
Ooh. Okay.
What was it total? 17?
17, yes.
Yeah, you completely invisible are able to pick up. You see huge claw marks in the wall here, the wooden wall of this building, and are able to pick up a small wooden figurine. It looks relatively unscathed.
Can I peek? Take a little peek-see and see what that thing is?
Sure.
Little peek-see. What is that?
You see what looks like a mix of eel and spider that is shifting around on multiple legs in the room. It does not notice you, even though it looks right by you.
Is that a Neogi?
You get the sense that that is a Neogi, yes. You've seen them before back on Scourge.
Alright, I whisper to everyone that there is a live Neogi down south. And he doesn't know we're here.
Let's keep it that way.
And I hand Sun Kong back his cute little magic item.
Thank you.
So we make our way to the ship?
I think we're regrouping at the ship, yeah.
I'm gonna put a little,
I'll go with you, but we should do our best to remain standing out in the open should that creature return.
Wait, remain standing in the open? Don't you mean not stand in the open?
Stay out of the open if possible.
Yes.
Alright. Sorry, I'm just doing that to get rid of my thing. Okay.
Once Giffy Boy is safe at the ship, I think we should take a building and just start exploring it quietly.
Yeah.
One by one, yeah.
So we know south there is a Neogi. Do you want to try north?
Once you guys have regrouped, I'm gonna just move NVIDIA over.
Thank you, buddy.
Do you all want to get him? There's only one. I only saw one.
Sorry. The dragon or the Neogi?
The Neogi.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. Yes, we could probably take the Neogi, and if I had to guess, I would say that they've probably enslaved our gift friends' comrades, you know? That's their job.
I did see a big old burn mark, scorch mark, black mark. I don't know if that was from the dragon or maybe from a bomb. A gift goodbye grenade.
All right, let's take one sweep around and make sure there's none of them here on the surface. We'd hate to leave our ship alone, only for them to come and steal it or something.
I don't know the exact whereabouts of my men, but I will follow whomever of you decide to go in which areas. I can at least give you a rough idea of where I believe my men last went.
And you'll notice the purple boxes from what you can see are the general area that Hurst believes his men are in.
Oh, okay. I see two purple boxes right now. Is there one to the north?
There is one. There is two that you see here, and one further to the south.
Oh, okay, further south.
He just says further to the south.
Okay.
Let's do this.
We're still on the GM layer, Jason.
You guys popping out of the ship now?
Well, you guys have to keep working on the ship, or at least far.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we should.
Somebody has to stay with the ship.
Well,
We have to get it fixed as fast as possible.
Fair enough.
Unless we wait.
Well, I mean, I can turn two of you guys invisible. That'd be more helpful than walk around in full spectrum.
Me.
I would say Aesop and Vidi or Glace.
Glosse's already invisible.
Vidi and Kong, you're fast, so that's practically invisible.
Exactly. So give it to Vidi.
Yeah.
I'm popular today.
Do we hear that, Nathan?
Did we hear that?
Oh, in the distance you hear the sounds of what sounds like a ticked off dragon.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's try this.
Whoever's
area
invisible,
south.
if you would just kind of put a marker on your
Yeah,
token.
we did.
Okay.
We did. What's Vidi's excuse for not having one, huh? Huh?
Rinkaz, are you
There you
staying
go.
with the ship, or are you heading out?
My screen's completely black still.
Correct. You're inside the ship.
Uh,
So if you want to head out, you can. That way I'll put you back on the layer with everyone else. So you're on the
If
side of the
I'm-
ship, so you wouldn't be able to see out of it.
I'm invisible. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay.
Let's our Inviso friends. Let's go exploring.
And
Suncom. Chemo made this tea. Maybe you'd like it. It might be helpful.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you can just run through any of these spaces if you drink that.
oh, sweet. For 2 hours, I will drink it.
Neat. We're prepared.
Nothing's gonna catch me.
You know what? Aesop moves down here to this building, assuming we have free movement.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
If you guys will let me know where you're moving.
Let's move as a pack, people.
Now there is way more rubble and refuse in each of these houses, so if you guys want to search around for the things that Fogg could use to accelerate fixing the ship, or just general scrap and things you could make a little extra cash off of, it's up
Yeah.
to you guys.
I was gonna say, you know Aesop's answer.
Yeah. So I mean, searching the building,
But yeah,
investigation
for real.
check. What do you want for that?
Yeah, perception check, investigation, whatever you guys deem fit to try and find things that would be useful for information or just profit.
Nizzity 19.
I want to roll this.
Okay, so you and Aesop are searching around.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess we're all in here, so
yeah.
Yeah,
might
may as well.
everyone looked.
Melissa's.
Nice.
that's a persuasion. Please ignore that roll.
She's persuading
Come
the
on,
junk to be
treasure.
nice.
Come on out.
You know you're
19.
worth some money.
Wow,
Pretty
we
good.
had good rolls. Wow, 25, 19, and 19. Oh, I need to light another torch. I light another torch. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, because I'm invisible. So it's invisible,
my
so it doesn't cast light. Fuck. Alright, mine's at disadvantage then, I suppose, right, Jason? Or is it just perception?
It is. If you're using perception, it would be a disadvantage because it's very
Okay.
dark in this house.
I'm using investigation.
Okay, then technically you could get around that. Yes.
Okay.
A 20.
Still got a 19. So 19, 15, 20, and 6. And also Sun Cognizant.
19 and belows.
Me.
Please
Sorry.
give me a d12. 19 and belows, give me 2d12. Whoever got the 20, roll 3d12.
Nice. And look at all those ones. Classic Luke.
Well, I still got less than you.
Ooh,
Those ones.
oof,
Unnatural,
oofa.
Jesus. Unnatural
Oh.
20.
The win, man.
Okay, so Aesop, you find 154 silver. So
Great, it's 15 gold. Who cares?
you
Well,
also
I pocket it.
you find you find like a jewelry box full of what looks like 9 turquoise gems worth 10 gold pieces apiece.
More cursed gold.
It's not cursed.
I'll say you find 53 gold pieces and what looks to be some writings about a controversial druid, some type of
Oh.
information in forms of books. It looks like if you were to try to pawn this off, you'd get about 25 gold for it.
That
Nice.
is some juicy business. I take it.
Okay, very cool. Thank you for the bits, Hero. It's very nice of you.
Hero.
Sun Kong, you similarly find, it looks like this person was had some level of aristocracy to them. 90 gold pieces worth of turquoise gems.
Sweet.
And you
What's up?
find 1 pound of platinum trade bars
Ooh.
worth 500 gold pieces if you take the full pound of them.
Take it.
Oh yeah. That puts me at 640.
Yeah, let's
I'm
not
not gonna be flat broke when I
Yeah,
get my tattoo.
let's not even bother like splitting this up. Let's just keep what we find, and then we can hash out the details later if we want.
Yeah.
In case you
Yeah,
find
seems
similar material about some druids worth 25 gold pieces, and you also find 30 gold.
Full exchange on that. Just 55 gold.
Yes.
We'll get you some loot. Don't you worry. Okay, so just cash, just some sweet dosh in there. Let's move to this other building over here. Aesop moves here.
Cash money.
Oh, this is where.
Is that the hole?
Aesop, you see a very
That's what she-
large hole that seems to have been either burrowed into or burrowed out of from within this house.
I instead follow Glace then.
Okay.
The Nyoki is right in front of us.
What? Okay, alright.
I point out the building.
Oh, is it this one?
It is. Yes.
I mean, I can run right over there if you want. I can try to stun him.
Let's try to get the upper hand. Do it quietly.
If any of us act, we'll lose our cover, so you might be on your own. We'll refrain from interfering unless it looks like you're having trouble.
I mean, do we think that's the best idea? I'm okay with it. If anyone has anything said,
Kill him in his life.
If you take him out quickly and easily, then yes.
here goes nothing. Let me roll. Should I roll another stealth?
If you're trying to take him out silently, yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Because I know I can get to him probably.
Normally it'd be
Blessings.
advantage, but this is trying to like take him out quietly, so even though you're invisible, you still have to try and make it quiet.
I should have used my card. Oh no, it says at any. Oh, never mind. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use this because it says at any time. If it lets me. Come on.
Your good boy card?
Oh. Yes. It's handed to the GM at any time. Succeed on a saving throw. God dang it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and take that back. That's okay.
Alright, never mind. So yeah. Ready?
14?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You are able to head in and do what you need to do. And you attempt to do it as stealthily as possible.
You're going to be fine.
Okay. And I will attack him now. I'm hoping it seems like he doesn't know I'm here. So I will. Ka-cha.
You do have advantage on the attack. It does not seem to see you.
Where the fuck is it? Ka-cha. 13 to hit.
Is that with advantage? Oh.
Oh, do I have advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Then yes, 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Excellent. I will pump a key point to use Stunning Fist. Make a DC, I believe it's 15. Con save. Yes.
It makes it.
Damn it. Alright, well, I still do 7 damage to it. Do my full attack, so I'm going to try to hit it again. Now it's not an advantage, right? Because obviously it hit me, or do I still have advantage?
If you attack, do you lose your invisibility?
Well, I wasn't invisible.
He's never been invisible, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm the one that wasn't, yeah. But that's why Fa made me small, so I can escape.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't roll with it.
No.
Correct? Okay.
No, you don't. It totally sees you now. You just punched it in the fucking throat.
But an 18, so that hits. I will pump another key point for another stun fist. 15 DC con saving throw.
That one fails.
Good. Get stunned.
Nice.
Turned on forced critical hits.
Is that another 7 bludgeoning damage?
13.
13.
I'm doing it two-handed, yeah.
Gotcha. And you
not
watch
easily
as
plus
the Neogi's spider-like body convulses from the stunning fist you delivered at a vital spot in it.
Oh, actually, I can't do flurry of blows. Well, yes, I can. Sorry. Stunning fist. I always forget it's just a free action. So bonus action, flurry of blows.
But you have advantage on each one.
Oh, I have advantage, or is it forced crits? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Well,
Is it disadvantage?
It's stunned now, so if you get advantage, then yes.
That's a crit.
Okay. Well, no, don't count that one then, because I did that wrong. I put on forced crits. I forgot that it's just advantage. That one doesn't count. Still a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
10 bludgeoning.
You smash into it, breaking multiple legs as the creature attempts to wail out in pain but cannot do so in its stunned condition.
And that would be my turn.
Okay.
Is it just punch for flurry of blows? I think you get 2.
Oh, is it? I thought I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, martial arts is 1. Flurries 2.
28 to hit, 7 damage.
Fish for that crit.
For sure. 20.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
It's dead.
He's dead.
It smashes against the wood behind it as it slumps down.
Good job, Sunko.
That was fucking awesome.
Alright, let's find that gift and see if we can find anything to help Father.
Oh, is there anything in there? Nothing in there?
There was nothing on the Yogi, was there?
You can check both the Nogi in this room with another roll.
Perception.
Investigation.
Oh,
Duh!
Ooh.
My name's Aesop. I can only roll 1s, 5s. Take your bad boy card, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna go get another beer.
oh
Hold
no, you
on.
have to roll a D10,000.
There is
No, you have to roll.
There's no
1,000.
bad boy card. Roll me a D1000.
Oh, 1,000.
You
Thought you were
thought you were
just
slick.
bad boy cards.
Yeah, you silly raven.
That means
Hey, there's lots of 7s in there. 7's lucky.
I emit a loud dinner bell that says, "Hey dragons, fresh meat."
Aesop gives off a dragon attracting pheromone.
Oh God, no!
The dragon doesn't come looking hungry.
It's
It
like the
looks
dragon from Shrek, and he's dumb.
intrigued. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yes, and then we have a dragon with us.
Aesop, you're having a hard time finding anything, and as you move some rubble out of the way, you notice something strange now. It was difficult to see at first, but now as you pull your hands back up closer to your face, your fingers have turned to cold, flaccid hot dogs.
Everyone, I need you to listen to me very closely.
Hot dog hands.
I know you can't see me because I'm invisible, but I have sausage claws.
I mean, you've dropped
Here,
some.
I gently caress Glossy's face.
That's horrible.
Is it just like a squelch of like wet sausage? Yeah.
It still feels like it's on me.
Can I articulate the sausages? Like, can I hold stuff?
You're able to hold things, although you feel like if you had to make a sleight of hand check, you'd have to do it at disadvantage.
That makes sense. I meat fist my cane sword and continue walking.
You can't say that on.
They limberly sway back and forth.
TOS.
Brand new sentence. I meat fist my cane sword.
Anybody else make a check around in this house to find stuff?
Yeah. Perception at, I guess, disadvantage.
Kevin's dead.
You'd have to enter the house, Glosse.
Oh, okay, yes. I'll enter that. I will
There you go. Okay.
go past sausage first. Here we go.
Oh,
I didn't know you were Viennese.
Okay, so 5. Hey, that's a 5. What does a 5 do?
You unfortunately aren't able to find anything, Glosse.
Okay.
Of use. Plenty of crap, but it's mostly
Yeah.
destroyed in here.
Alright.
I rolled a 12 perception.
You roll a 12 perception? Give me a D3 roll.
Oh, D3.
Vienna sub.
Yeah.
Viennese.
And there are plenty.
The monkey got infected by some kind of like new gas.
Sun Kong, you find plenty of broken, what look like wine glasses around here, and under some rubble you find nearly 40 relatively unscathed gallons of ale.
Oh, awesome. I
Worth
can
about
give
8 gold
those to
pieces. If,
Rinkaz.
yeah.
Aesop, at least you have a use for that synthetic mayonnaise now.
Rinkaz, are you invisible, first off?
I thought I was when we left, but I was informed that I am not. So I would like to take a residual stealth check for leaving the ship. if
That's
that would
fine.
make sense.
Give me a stealth check, please.
I'm good with this, but I would like to use my good boy, or not good boy card, my regular card, just to make sure, because I don't want to meet fates with the dragon. I got important business.
Sure.
Poor.
Good poor Luke.
Say,
It's easy to do when you have sausage fingers.
Aesop, synthetic mayonnaise now.
Oh,
No, I don't want to tempt my appetite.
Oh, pork pop.
he's gonna eat his own fingers. Oh!
What happened?
Oh
That's
my.
terrible.
What happened?
The last time we saw that thing, it was
Oh!
Instant PTSD.
that poor
First
child.
off, what was your stealth check, Rinkaz?
My total is 23.
Okay.
What's the number?
I should have just thrown a grenade in that hole.
You hear the sound of rubble and rocks and earth shifting from the house near you. Aesop, well, tell me who can see it.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay. Aesop, you can
I
see
don't
it
know
too?
if I should, but I
He
can.
can. Yeah, he can see it. He's right in front of the door.
You all watch as a large
Just
umber
munch it.
hulk pulls itself out of the burrowed hole and
No.
looks your way. You all meet its gaze. I need you all to please give me a charisma saving throw.
Alright, I have something for this.
The sparkle in its eyes seems to confuse you.
Is
No,
this a
fuck
charm
that.
effect at all?
This would
Succeed.
be hang on just a second. It doesn't say charmed anywhere in here.
Okay.
You said charisma?
Charisma, please.
It's
Someone
nice
threw
knowing
out
you guys.
a good boy card.
That's me.
Oh,
I
fuck.
succeed at that saving throw. I'm not even gonna try charisma. That's dumb.
Well,
If I fail this, I have indomitable. Just let me know.
you also have.
Oh, 'cause that
attack
always
bonus.
Yeah, Glass gave you a bardic inspo. Oh! Nice! Fucking when it counts.
Oh, thank you, Roll20.
Man, hey, put a flag on you or something so you don't waste a D10 just in case you need it.
Yep, I'll put a gold marker or something.
Aesop, what was your save total?
13, it looks like. Unless there's a... Yes, 13.
Okay. There is something compelling about staring into the Umber
fucking
Hulk's
Jesus
eyes.
Christ, this
Glosse,
is it.
what was your total?
11.
Glosse.
Yeah.
You have... oh, counter charm. I see you were trying to see if you'd...
No, I also have advantage against this kind of stuff if it's charmed, so.
Yeah, same.
Not a charm effect, actually, with this guy.
Yeah.
You
It's like stupefying.
stare into its eyes, and the world seems to spin a bit around. Rinkaz, what was your save?
Natty 20.
Natty 20, nice.
But it's in the weird.
I don't think we're doing
Oh.
saves is triggering.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
physical
active
actions.
rolls, yeah. You are not confused, Rinkaz. Sunkong, you're fine. And Vidi.
Got a 17.
17. You are not confused.
Is that a good boy card?
Mm,
From your natty 20?
I don't know. A charisma save? Is that a yay or an A?
You rolled a natural 20. I'll let you have a
give
good boy
him
card.
card. Yeah.
Okay. It seems to peer your way, everyone. Or those of you who are obviously down there.
I'd like to whisper to Sunkong, you want to stun it?
Oh no.
I mean, if everyone wants me to do that, I will try. Well, you said Glassy. I'm sorry, Jason. You said it looked away from us now.
No, it is still staring
Oh, no.
straight at you.
Shit.
And it
I
begins
guess when
moving
it's my
towards
turn.
you.
Can it see me and Aesop? Can it meet our gaze?
It
I
seemed
just realized
to.
I think it can.
It looked
If
towards
you
you
can
as if
see
it
it.
knows where you are, strangely enough.
Alright.
Fuck.
It crawls over the rubble.
Oh god, I hate this. Oh please, I don't like these. Out of all the monsters in the game.
And lands right here in front of you, Glace and Aesop. Although Glace,
They're still invisible.
they are
I
still
think
invisible.
I
It
think you
does
can
not,
see it.
yeah,
I
it
think
does
Okay,
not
still-
care.
Oh, it's got tremor sense.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Yes.
We're waiting.
Good
Guys,
idea.
what if I throw my glow paint at it and let the dragon eat it?
It's a sausage fingers.
Glace, does a 15 hit your AC?
What?
Does a 15 hit your AC?
Not with clatter.
Oh, nice. Clatter throws his arms up and parries a claw coming at you, as the creature seems to almost instinctively know where you are.
Mhm.
This fucker.
It throws another claw your way, Glace. This time for unnatural 20 versus AC.
Okay.
You said
It-
unnatural, right? Jason?
Unnatural
yeah.
20, yes.
Okay, okay.
It slashes into you, Glace, with a claw for 13 damage. It then turns to you, Aesop, and attempts to close its mandibles on you for 19 versus AC.
Don't you bite my fingers. Yes, sir. That's a hit, Rudy.
Okay. You take 14 points of slashing damage as it bites down on top of you.
Fingers. That's what it was.
On my fingers. My
It was on
fingers.
Glacé's face. So
My fingers.
Thank
You guys are all wearing your earrings of communication. Fa, you naturally know what's going on because everyone is staying connected.
I got a feeling like you guys are in the shit. You need help?
Help! It's so beautiful.
Bring the buns and relish.
None of that makes that question more clear.
It's gold.
It's an Umber Hulk.
You're the Hulk.
That's
So you
So-
know it is. Yeah, is it like, are we doing turns or?
We are doing turns. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll go see if I can help.
Okay. It takes 10 feet of movement to pop out of the ship. And we'll say that you pop out right here. Clatter's over here with Glosse.
I'm just gonna put him under me. He takes up too much space.
Grizdom is technically with you, Rinkaz.
E-back ride.
Jira is technically with you, Rinkaz.
It even with my stealth check, that Umber Hulk knew I was there, correct?
You don't know for sure. You can make a check to see. Fa, where are you moving to?
I think that I am going to move 1, 2, 3 here, and you can see the guy there. So right here, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to kind of make a bunch of chirping sounds that sound like it's, or not chirping sounds, but the dragon sound.
Okay. To attempt to create some type of distraction.
Yeah.
Give me a deception or arcana check.
Deception. Just wait a minute. Check. Bit of deception. But I crit.
Oh god.
The plus 10 means nothing.
Oh.
It's a dust bunny. It's just a dust bunny.
Would you
It's not
please give me a D1000 roll?
Sure.
Your toes
Convince me.
turn into carrots.
353.
353, thank you. You create an illusion, although you feel like it may not be as distracting as you want it to be. Will you please roll me 2d12?
Yeah, 1 into
Oh
12.
god, wow.
Oh my wow.
Why not?
That's a very Kyle roll.
That is a very Kyle roll.
What'd you need? Average in a weird way? Got it.
Hang on, I need to measure this.
No, you don't.
Measure. What are you measuring?
The
What are
dragon's
you
breath
doing?
weapon.
The
Fa.
dragon's red weapon. No, God.
Fa and Rinkaz.
Uh-oh.
Any magical items you guys are carrying lose their magical effects.
Uh-oh!
Oh my
Wait.
god. We are gonna die.
Oh, because I'm within range. Okay. I was wondering, it was like,
But that's my whole thing. That's what I
Yeah.
do. Oh my god.
You look down at your typically magic-powered rifles, Rinkaz, and realize that the standard magic line work running through it from the embedded gems is no longer powering it.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would a good boy card be able to save me from that?
What does the good boy card say?
It's a fortuitous circumstance.
If it's a fortuitous circumstance, then yes.
That's such a good card, though.
It's the
Yeah,
best
it
good.
is.
It's the best
is.
good boy card.
I'm going down fighting.
Fa, you throw your illusion over here and realize as you look down at your own equipment that it has lost its magical essence.
Oh my god. What a horrible thing to realize.
You're
God.
wearing an overpriced bracelet now.
Anything else, Fa?
Yeah, run away.
Let's hope that's
And I'll
temporary.
hide.
Hey.
Action.
Did you lock eyes with the creature?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll say you didn't because everyone is able to point out over their crystal communicators where it is.
Well, I mean, it'd be looking this way, right?
This is true as well, yes. Good point. Okay.
13 to hide with my bonus action. That's a cunning action because I'm a...
Okay. You quickly hide behind one of the houses here. Jira doing anything special down there?
Jira is now acting as Ringkaz's sight on his gun. Jira's gonna hold a touch action channel.
Okay.
Really all Jira is there for.
That's fine. Hey, Aesop.
Hey!
Step right up,
Hey.
fresh old beef murders.
Wait, will you give me a D8, please?
A D8, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Jason.
Let me know what that total
That's
is.
the good one, right?
8?
Or is
Let's
that the really
see.
bad one? It's one or the other.
Honest. Aesop, you feel like your senses are with you, and you see, standing right next to you, the large, lumbering Umber Hulk, and you can make one melee attack against Glace.
Oh god, bad one.
I like the way
Get
you
away-
said that. You can.
With your
Get
sausage fingers.
Get away from me. Okay. I bonk Glace with my +2 sword cane. I'm sorry.
Your brand new sword cane
If it
made to
ma-
do
if
more
it's-
damage.
If it's any consolation, it looks. Hey, look, that's an Aesop roll though. 16 to hit.
Yeah.
7 piercing damage. Do I get to do anything else this turn?
Unfortunately, you do not.
Oh no! Oh god!
Concentration on my. Okay, well, I'm still invisible.
Excellent. Kind of.
Aesop isn't anymore. 'cause
Invidi!
Oh yeah, I'm not. I technically had advantage.
Oh, well, you still hit. You're fine.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I was
Invidi, you are not swayed by the strange eyes of this large creature that you remember specifically from the past, killing one of the children in the caves leading you to Scourge. Your mind seems hazy of that event for some reason.
Yeah, I don't ever want to remember that. I never wanted to see either one of these things again, either.
Want to quickly drop a...
Burn it.
Yes, burn it. I want to quickly drop a Guardian of Faith
Oh,
behind
nice.
it in that area, basically blocking that hallway, alleyway, whatever you'd call it.
Okay, hang on just a second here.
Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to display it. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range. We just say it looks like a bigger version of Jira.
Do you want it
Guardian.
above the Umber Hulk on the map here?
Yeah, I want it basically walling off that hallway or that alleyway.
Okay.
Any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a Dex saving throw. Creature takes 20 radiant on a fail, half as much on the successful one. The Guardian vanishes when it deals a total of 60.
A large, radiant, floating figure above some of the rubble of the house underneath appears in a similar silhouetted form to Nvidi behind the Umber Hulk. Anything else, Nvidi?
I want to shield my eyes if possible.
Okay. You are going to have a difficult time hitting this Umber Hulk, but you avert your eyes so as not to attract the gaze and the confusion that follows with it. Glosse, please give me a D8 roll, please.
It's loading.
Roll an 8.
20 doesn't
Roll
like
an 8.
this
A
math.
5. I jump into its mouth.
Eat.
Hang on a second. Will you roll me one more D8?
I sure will. An 8.
Will you try to move as much as you can up diagonally this way?
Oh, random movement.
The Umber Hulk attempts to catch you with a claw as you run by it.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit for 25 versus AC. It catches you with a claw for a total of 7 slashing damage. Okay. You kind of run over into the corner of the house there.
Do I get to do anything?
Not this turn, but the confusing effects of the glare of the Umber Hulk, similar for you, Aesop, at the end of your turns, goes away.
Oh, good.
Your senses
Okay,
come
cool.
back to you.
Cool.
Although you have the sense that if you lock eyes with it again, this may happen.
Good, I'll make sure I approach it from a different angle.
Sun Kong.
Okay, so I'm gonna go try and attack this thing. Remembering the Umber Hulk, will keep my gaze away from his eyes.
Okay, that's going to make it a little more difficult to hit it, but you can attempt to do so. Basically, gives you disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I can stun it, and then I'll just have regular. Well, yeah, if I transform, I guess maybe I should. Sorry. Yeah, I hate these things. I'm thinking back to the tunnels
Fucking kill
of
it.
Slagonia and transforming into a Bionoid. Because I want to get rid of this thing as fast as possible.
Sun Kong. Let's put our powers together. Bionoid armor covered in a chitinous gold sheen covers your body and you transform.
Okay. I don't have control of it, so do you want me just to move my regular
here.
token?
I can give you control over it. But yeah, you may want to move your token with it just so you can continue to see. Control by, and then of course we're gonna leave all of your stats and stuff with your
The
main
token.
token. There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Okay. So. There we go. That's my one. Alright.
You
so,
kick around, averting your eyes. However, you are aware where the Umber Hulk is with your blind fighting.
blind fighting and all around vision.
So cool.
So I'm going to attack with my my arm blades. What is that? I don't have a map for that.
Attack with your arm blades.
I have arm blades too, Sun Kong. Look at them.
They look like
Did-
sausages, not
do
blades.
they see the sausage fingers, by the way?
Oh, everyone sees Aesop's sausage fingers now. He has hot dogs for fingers.
Oh no.
They are somewhat limber, but still move around.
Of their own volition. Just
They writhe
Does
around.
does a 17 hit it?
Snakes. A 17 misses.
Oh, God!
I get 2 blade attacks though,
We're so fucking dead.
try again. Oh, what the little... Alright, so back to my quarterstaff.
That's the T, sis. Oof.
What the little...
Oof. Oof,
And
magoo.
I used my bonus action already to... Well, actually, I get my 2 attacks.
That one will miss as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it will.
Hey!
Hey! Alright, I'll take that.
A natty
9
20.
damage, and
That connects.
I will...
French.
Key point. DC 15, stunning strike.
Yes.
Okay.
Just want to hit it, just so I can try it.
It succeeds.
Ah!
Hell yeah!
Wait, no. Wait. It succeeds its save?
Oh
or
no,
It
it
succeeds its save.
Ah!
Well, I still get my unarmed strike, and I'll try it again. So that was 9 damage though,
Okay. You smash into it at least for 9 damage.
and my extra unarmed strike, 23 to hit, 11 damage,
Bad.
and another stunning fist.
Another one, alright. Just gonna attempt to save again. That one fails.
Oh, thank goodness.
I got it stunned. Take it out. That's my turn.
You smash into it and watch the... Well, you don't watch, but you have the sense that the creature is frozen in place. Rinkaz, you're up.
You bug-eyed, crawl-holing, hurricane-having, shitty planet living, son of a bitch. I pull up my gun and start yelling into the abyss, but no one can hear me.
That dragon might.
Oh, yeah, let's not yell. Good point.
Should I paint it with neon paint so the dragon eats it?
If you paint it with paint, it's just going to draw the dragon to us.
Okay, then I'm going to shoot it.
Also good.
Are you looking at it, Rinkaz?
I saved before. Do I remember if I have to make multiple saves again? I can't remember.
If you try to look at it, then yes.
Then I'm going to try to avert my eyes with my shot.
Okay. It's going to be harder to hit it with disadvantage. Because you're trying
But
not
it-
to...
But it's stunned, right?
It is stunned.
It cancels
So it's
out.
just
It's just a regular roll.
Yeah, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me.
Is that correct? Just a regular roll then?
Yep. It's not a moving target, but you're also not trying to look at it, so it's just a straight roll.
How hard could it be to hit? It's so big.
Right there. That's hard.
I
Hey.
knew it.
Please roll me a D10,000.
10,000 or 1,000?
D1000, I'm sorry.
698.
It's not sausage
No,
fingers.
that's
That's
fine.
707.
Can he get
Never
bun
gonna forget
fingers
that.
and then we can have a cookout?
Gross.
Don't be a prude.
See, I was gonna say I spend a point of luck, but I was like, why not? Why would I do that?
If you feel it, you have to do it, man.
Everyone surrounding Rinkaz, besides Fa, feels for some reason like their packs got a little bit lighter.
Oh,
Rinkaz, you feel a weight seem to fill your outfit. And as you look down, you notice
You
a
shit
number
your
of you notice a number of overflowing gold coins
did he steal all of our gold?
dropping out of your long trench coat. You appear to be in possession of the entire party's gold.
You son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Ah, yes. The dragon eats me. You're poor and stuck here.
Your shot also misses.
Hey, but you're rich now.
I have a question
Yes.
for placement. Am I allowed to stand there?
That is technically a wall, so no. That's like a fireplace right there, so.
I can't reach it with my blitz cannon then, so I'll just have to switch to my other gun. Let me see what I got in the arsenal. Alright, I'll pull out my revolver then.
You fish through the mounds of gold in your pockets to pull out the revolver. Coins litter the ground around you.
I think Aesop spent like 15,000 gold on that ship.
Yeah.
Alright.
Smashes into the ground from the weight of the gold.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Alright.
You hear the sound of a shot connecting.
Because it was funny when I did it before, I'm going to roll 2 d8s and add. Okay, so that's 13 on that shot.
Okay, cool. You hear the hiss of an insect-like creature not far off. Also, loud ringing shots are heard around the area as you fire at it.
I assume a 14 does not hit.
A 14, you hear the crackle of wood as if it has missed its mark.
Shit.
Face up, you see a bullet hole in the wood next to you about 2 feet away from your head.
Well, that's it then.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. And sorry, Nvidi, does your glowing man activate?
Glowing man.
The name of the spell. Glowing Man.
Glowing man.
Glowing man. It's any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet for the first time on a turn.
Okay, so it hasn't done that.
Has not done that.
It's not moving. It just wants to attack you, Aesop.
It's stunned.
It is stunned, however, and can do nothing.
Okay.
Fa, your turn.
Right.
Is that Sun Kong stunned until the end of its turn, or do I need to make saves at the end of my turns?
Start of
To
Succumb.
the start of my turn, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Fa, you're up.
No, to the end of my next turn.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Shit. So
OP.
they told me what it is, and I can see this spot next to it. Say. Or I can move over there. Can I
Yep.
see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. There's an open door here. Well, no door actually on the hinge. You can move into this area here.
So
It's like propped up on the corner of the house from some of the rubble, so you can move in here and still hit it. Or if you're just trying to see it from here, if you can with your token, then yes, you can see the corner of it, so you could hit it.
I'm trying to see this square right there. Next to it.
Can you see? No, you can't see that square from where you are. So you'd have to move in closer.
So from right there, I will cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on the ground. It appears as like a little hard light thing that reaches up and grabs at it. It's to make DC, which is 17 strength save at disadvantage because it's stunned.
Oh.
Creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws on stunned.
Automatically.
Amazing.
It takes
You pasted it.
The synergy.
Yeah, fair enough. It takes 8 bludgeoning damage. It's also restrained. Shit. And I can keep grabbing onto it with an action from here on.
Nice, nice. Anything else fun?
That's it. I think she can't do much with her bonus action. Oh, I'll hide with my bonus action.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Double check.
Nice. Okay. At the end of your turn.
Detroit? This
Right?
song?
Yeah.
This is epic. I love this.
At the end of your turn, Fa, you all hear this.
No.
That's what we hear. It's a children's party just around the corner, and they just brought out the cake. I don't hear anything, Jason.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, it's
It was large and crashing.
it's yeah, it's bad. It's bad news. Let's just say that.
Okay.
It sounds big. Dragon.
Like it's on the roof? Big?
Not that close.
Oh.
Hey, Sup, you see.
I don't see
Well, Rinkaz, you see a shadow lumbering way high up above, and all of you who are getting hit by this can see this blast tearing through the area.
it. It is fucking
That's lightning, folks. That's
Well, the
fucking...
Yes, it is.
Well, the gift's dead.
No!
I need
No!
I need Nvidi, Aesop, and I think that's it, to roll a, let's see here.
Oh, me too, right?
Yes, you too, Sun Kong. To roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I ain't getting hit by this. Sorry. Here's your fucking card. I'm gonna roll with advantage because I'm gonna
Okay.
evade the shit out of whatever this is.
This is something nasty coming from a dragon's mouth.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, either way,
Oh.
that's
Same.
1,000 roll.
Ah! Fuck!
Wow, two of them.
This is a save, so we determined
Ah,
no
yeah.
crazy roll on a save.
Okay. I was about to say, here comes Relish Feet.
Nvidi, you made it 18 total.
Yes.
Okay, and Sun Kong, what was yours?
Oh, that's good.
That's
Oh.
too
30.
natty.
Natty 20.
That's good boy cards for days.
And mine is a 28 total.
Oh yeah, do we get good boy cards?
Yeah, you fucking get good boy cards.
That's my second one tonight.
Here we go.
Give me that good boy card.
Hang on just a second here.
Relish Feet. That was the name of the punk band I was in high school. Oh, that's a good one. I've never gotten this one before. Nice.
Nvidi, so you guys have evasion. Sun Kong, do you have evasion?
Absolutely. Oh,
Aesop, you have evasion?
I was born with evasion.
You guys are so lucky.
Nvidi, you don't have
And Vidi does
evasion,
the
Poor dead and greedy.
but you made your save. You take 21 points of
Jesus.
force damage.
Sorry, that's a save?
That's from a save.
Boo boy.
As
It's
a
like-
crackling burst of what looks to be warped energy in a straight line just cuts a swath through the area like a laser cutting through paper.
That's a laser.
Oh.
That's not a red dragon. That's a laser dragon. I don't know if that's a real thing, but that was definitely a fucking laser.
It wasn't red. It was not a red dragon. I forgot to mention that. It was definitely not copper or red.
It's force lightning.
It wasn't
I
blue
see.
either. It was like a whole bunch of different white and goldish copper, black, and
Is it chromatic?
I don't know. I don't
Kazoon
think
tight.
so.
Hang on just a
Sounds
second
chromatic.
here.
Yeah, probably. Now that I think of it, yeah.
I'm just seeing something. Okay. Rinkaz, the beam of warped energy narrowly misses you, and you watch as it just rips the gift next to you in two.
Well, there goes our reward.
The beam
Yeah.
travels on, cutting a hole through the house near you, and nearly smashing into your ship before it stops.
It's Looney, okay.
I
Well-
shielded Looney with my
The
body.
gift's body is now going to explode in 10 minutes.
Looney is
10 minutes.
okay. However, there is a dragon that flies over right here.
Oh, okay, just a dragon then. That's fine.
Is this the same dragon or is this an extra dragon?
Who's
I
to
can't
know,
see it.
Invidi? Who's to know?
That's not nice. Hey, how about that lightning hits the stunned Umber hole?
I don't think it did. I think it missed the overall.
It unfortunately missed
Yeah, no, it
the
misses.
Umber Hole.
Good for nothing, then.
Tell me not to kill this thing.
Oh, why would we tell you not to kill this thing? Whose turn is it?
Hang on just a second. I'm looking.
Oh,
I'm
it's
looking.
the 5 dragons' turns. Okay, that's cool.
I'm looking. Hey, does little baby Jiro want to do anything sitting on Rinkaz's shoulder? It looks up, seeing the magnificence of what looks to be a dragon either nearing adulthood or fully adult. And there's a sense of admiration you feel in Vidi, but also panic.
Yeah. Jiro wants to do something. Jiro wants to telepathically communicate with it. As long as it can understand
Oh.
language, it can understand Jiro. Any language. It has
Okay.
limited telepathy of 100 feet. It can communicate simple ideas, emotions.
Okay.
Man, what the fuck? No, that guy just got
What-
split in half. That was enlightening. What the fuck?
Are you a laser dragon?
What emotion are you attempting to convey to this dragon?
What is the word?
Supplicate, prostrate, anything that will keep it from attacking us.
Fellowship.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's a good one.
The emotion, the sense that you get from your connection with this dragon is of extreme enragement. If enragement is a word, probably not. It's enraged.
It means something to me, so it's a word. Can Jira communicate safety and focus to the dragon?
Subcertitude.
You attempt to, but the dragon's emotions are so hot-tempered currently that without any extra properties, making some type of check or something to attempt in some way to try and calm it down, it is just pissed right off. Its blood is boiling is the sense you get from it.
Its blood is boiling.
I pat Jira on the shoulder and look to it, and I holler to the dragon as a free action, if I'm allowed to speak.
Okay.
I speak to it in Draconic. I say simple words because I know it's pissed off. Of peace, offering a gift, and us leaving.
Wait, we need the device and the other giff.
You hear calling out. All of you hear the sound of a dragon screeching in the distance, unless you can understand Draconic. Rinkaz, you hear in Draconic.
My home. You will leave or die.
I respond, yes, we are taking. I point to the splattered remains of the giff and leaving as soon as we can. Our ship is broken. We must leave. We have no qualms with you. I actually brought you a gift.
It says back to you.
Who of your people uses magic? Bring them to me.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
We leave now. Everyone disengage.
Does he need help?
I ask if he. Yeah, that's just what I was gonna say. Do you need help?
I will kill those who use magic. You can go free.
Let's
I nod
fuck
to
right
him.
off.
I nod to him and it's super loud here. Would I be able to whisper without him hearing?
You can
In
whisper
common.
into your communicator, and everyone else will be able to hear it.
I whisper softly and say, "The dragon says that he wants to kill everyone who uses magic. Others can leave."
Oh, good.
Ask if he can speak common. Let me talk to him.
I ask him that. I respond and say, "Are you able to speak common?" And I bow a little bit so I'm not, being pompous. I don't know this dragon.
At this point, make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I'd like to use a point of luck.
Because
Might as well try.
you are bowing and attempting to try and broker some type of peace, but there's also an enraged Umber Hulk trying to battle the other party right next to you, as well as a huge glowing piercing figure above it.
All right. You said persuasion.
Yes.
So since it's at disadvantage, I only get 1 dice and then 1 additional for luck, and I get to choose between those two.
You have a bardic inspiration, my friend.
And I'd like to use my bardic inspiration at it.
Oh.
Oh,
I'd like to take the 23.
well, it was a disadvantage, so it is the 23.
We'll do it the point of luck.
Yeah, that cancels out the
Cancels
disadvantage
out.
and
Mhm.
makes it just a regular roll.
It says,
I will only kill one of your spellcasters. Bring them to me now and leave.
You would kill one.
Say yeah. He only killed one. The one he killed was his spellcaster. Just like his spell.
Well, did you ask if he could speak common? Is that
You-
what happened there?
you hear this in common.
Oh,
I kind of talk softly once more to get one last message out. Maybe he should kill the giant glowing one.
Technically, Aesop, this is still combat, just to let you know.
well, I want to take my turn because I was next to the turn order.
Okay. No, you're right. You're right. Aesop, at this point, you're right. Aesop, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. You said you were bowing, right, Rinkaz?
Yes, I mean, as best I can, like bowing
Alright.
my head while I speak.
You just hear him whisper, "Okay, time to do what I did to get through grad school." And I bow and I say, "Oh, great dragon, we are here to remove traces of foul magic polluting your home. There are more like that giff back there that serve only to spread the foul magics. We seek to remove them and their devices that have littered your home, and then we will leave you in peace. And you can kill that giant glowing thing."
Make a deception check, obviously.
Yeah, my intention is I am lying. Oh boy, I wish I hadn't have spent that inspiration already.
What's
Can
your
I-
good boy card
You
do?
have a good boy card.
It's
What's
a
your
saving
good-
throw.
Ah.
Can I
Okay.
Aesop says this with hot dogs
I-
for fingers.
Was
Yeah.
Looney with you?
No, Looney's not with me.
Looney
Here
is attached
goes!
to me.
Here goes!
Yeah.
Yup.
Christmas should have been doing this. Oh.
Plus?
That's a 15.
Why? Why?
The dragon, in common, says,
Magic ruined this land. I will help you hunt the spellcasters down and kill them. Then you will leave.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
But-
we can do that.
I just We can't let him kill the other giff. What are you talking about? I was lying, you idiots! We're not going to
Tell
kill
them
them!
it's the Nyogi! It's Nyogi!
The Nyogi, yes, the eel creatures! The ones spreading foul gnomish magic across your
Yes.
home!
I killed one just over there. We're already getting rid of him.
I will smell all magic out, and we will rip them in twain.
I don't like this thing. It's just we need to kill it somehow.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this scot-free without some bloodshed. Anyway, Jason, I stand back up and I look to the rest of the group.
As you do that, Aesop, you notice that the dragon is lifting its head in the air and breathes in as if it's sniffing around.
Boy, you better hide if you use magic.
I don't use magic. I use science. And
Just like fire uses tech.
I throw an oil bomb at it and run around the corner.
All right.
Like
All
a
right,
water balloon.
there went that.
He's covered in sticky oil.
Oh, that automatically hits?
It's just, yeah, it's a thing that happens.
Okay.
Anything within a 5-foot radius of where it hits is covered with sticky, flammable oil.
We're gonna die.
As you do that and run off, Aesop, you hear in common,
Fools! I've been fooled before. I will not have it happen again.
He's going down.
We have an Umber Hulk in front of us.
We have an Umber Hulk and a dragon. This is a tight spot, I'll admit.
This
This
is
is a
bad.
tight spot.
This is bad.
anything else, Aesop?
Yeah! I jam a needle full of serum 22 in me to give me some temporary hit points. And
Probably a smart move.
Sausage fingers turn to bratwurst hands.
Oh, well that just seals the deal then. So you all see my sausage fingers grow to foot-long fingers, and I gain reach from my mutation.
That's disgusting.
Foot long
can't-
dogs.
Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. No, you know what? No, I have one better. I grow a second set of arms out of the back of my back, and they also have sausage fingers on them. So now I have 4 sausage finger-tipped arms and wings.
Boy, it's starting to look a little tasty.
The fuck is happening over here?
Sorry, when I inject serum 22, I can mutate.
Okay,
So that's what I'm doing.
Anything else, Aesop?
No, I regret my decisions immensely. Also, Nvidi, please kill him with fire.
Kill
Drop the hell-
kill Basop now. It's kill Basop.
Oh, no.
Kill Basop.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Nvidia, you get ready to take your turn, but a tail swings out in order to smash into you, Ringkaz. Does a 21 versus AC hit?
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
Who hit me?
The dragon's tail is trying to hit you.
I'll start a fight with one dragon.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, that hits. Well, no, I was trying to figure out where the hell he was in the attack order.
Oh, he doesn't have to be next to attack.
Oh,
This
he's
is a
doing
dragon.
legendary actions. Fuck.
The tail smashes into you for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Now, Nvidia, it's your turn.
Fire, Nvidi, every ounce of fire you can muster.
Okay. I'm currently here. What? I'm assuming I need to be here to be able to see that.
Technically, yes, technically. I don't know why I didn't put a wall there.
So this is an alleyway.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm hearing the draconic and the common, and I'm
Very
panicking
close.
because I am magic incarnate.
Yeah.
I will end concentration. Wait, do I?
I get the feeling he's not moving anywhere anyway. He's stunned and in a
Actually-
grasping palm.
That's not a concentration spell. That stays. I don't have to channel
Sick.
that one. I'm going to say to Looney in Elvish, "We're up." Gulp.
Understood, Looney says. And you can
Come
move Looney with you, I believe.
Right here, 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use a spell slot to cast Wall of Fire in a circle around the dragon.
All right.
That's so fucking sick.
The hallmark ability that I've used over and over again.
Great spell.
And I'd like to face the Wall of Fire inward.
Oh, you can do that.
I can face it inward or outward.
A dome.
Really weird. Okay.
Yeah, here, I will display. So I'm choosing to make a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall is opaque. It lasts for the duration.
What's the size of it?
20 high, 20 wide diameter, and 1 foot thick.
Okay, hang on just a second. That should be big enough right there, I believe.
Yep. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, this creature will take 5d8 fire, or half as much on the successful save. One side of the wall you selected deals 5d8 to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall. Creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time, or ends its turn there.
Dex save, you said?
It is a dex save.
The dragon is...
DC 18.
A wall of fire explodes around the dragon, and through the flames you see its silhouette. And you simply hear in Draconic,
I'm a dragon, I was forged from flames.
Cute.
Oh.
Party.
So,
it makes the save.
I'm
We just
guessing
done
it
pissed
takes.
them off.
I'm guessing it takes no fire damage.
Does this do damage if it saves immediately?
It
Doesn't
takes half.
It
Of
still
my
takes
5d8.
damage.
Okay. Whew. All right.
I was basing that off of the flammable oil that it's covered in.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Yes.
Well-
it takes.
Yeah. So it takes 19 fire damage, and then the oil deals an additional 19 fire damage to it.
Add an extra 5 because I'm allowed to add my charisma to fire radiant.
And an extra d8 because you guess at level 5, right?
Yeah, I did 5d8s there.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, he's got it right.
Click the
What was
button.
the total damage then?
24 plus 19?
I think he's got it.
It's gonna take 43 fire damage.
That's pretty nice, buddy.
The oil burns away. He's no longer got oil on him.
Okay, so hang on just a second. That's 180. Okay. Flames still erupt and singe the sides of the dragon that you can see in BD. What else you got, buddy?
I will come back inside the house. That's 30.
Run, spellcaster.
Oh no, he hates you.
And yell in Draconic,
Oh.
I serve the dragon.
Call him a poser. Pull his pants down.
Anything else in BD?
The one and only dragon. That is what I can do.
A tail swings your way, Rinkaz, for 16 versus AC. Through the
Misses.
flames.
Oh my god.
It misses you. Glosse, you're up.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll stop right here. 5. Okay, alright, great. Okay, I can see some people. I don't see a dragon or Rinkaz. 10.
Kind of put your hand up to your eyes so you don't see this
Yeah, I
petrified
can't
Umber Hulk in front of you.
I can see Fa. Okay, bummer. Alright, that changes some things that I had planned. I don't want to do. I really can't do anything other than to the Umber Hulk, so I will cast.
It is still stunned.
Not looking at it, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire over here.
Sure.
So it's gotta make a a dex save. So I'm gonna cast it here. Hold on, we'll just cast it and get it over with.
Dex
It
saves.
fails.
I was gonna say it probably automatically fail.
Yeah, because it's
Great.
got that big hand on it.
Okay, it's a concentration. It is going to have any attack roll against it is going to be at advantage. So there you go. So you can look at it and just make regular attack rolls, or you can not look at it and whatever. And as a bonus action, I can't see everyone, so it doesn't fucking matter. I'm done.
Sun Kong, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to just attack the Umber Hulk again. Try to at least get rid of one of these threats.
Sure.
So, roll with advantage. So first, my blades.
Now, technically, it's a straight roll because, well, no, you have blind fighting. Never mind. I take it back. Take it back.
Technically, though, I'm glad I remember. With my as a Bionoid, I have augmented criticals
Ooh.
on my forearm blades. So the 19 is a critical hit.
Crit hit.
So it just does max damage, right?
It does whatever your damage die is. Roll them twice and then add the
Just
modifier
add
once.
that. Okay, gotcha. So a 9 and a 2 plus 4, so 15 for that first damage.
Okay.
Second blade attack.
You cut you with your arm blade like right across the throat.
22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, I forgot on my last attack, but let's pump a key point to keep him stunned.
Nice.
50, does it automatically fail? No, it's con save. It isn't affected, right? So it gets make another con save. Otherwise, you stay.
It's gonna pass that one.
Okay, that's fine. But I still do damage. So 11. What did I say before? Yeah, 16. So no, 15. Sorry. So 26 damage.
Okay.
All right, and now my quarterstaff strikes.
Blood begins to pour from under its chitinous armor.
At advantage, 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
12 damage. I'll pump another stunning strike into him. So 15 con.
Makes it.
So I'm at 38 damage.
Seems to have some beef to him.
Oh, I hit it twice.
Similar to Aesop's sausage fingers.
Ooh, got a crit on the one that
Jeez.
counts.
2 in 1 turn.
Nice. Please roll me a D1000.
10,000, you said?
D1000.
Or 1,000? 1,000.
This takes effect
150.
immediately. Hang on just a second. Sun Kong, you love turning into a Bionoid, but it just sucks being a doppelganger and no longer being able to shapeshift into anything other than this insect-like creature.
I'm a doppelganger. Interesting. Okay. Deal with that later. Okay, so I was at 37 damage plus.
Also, this thing is dead.
Oh God, thank you. Ugh.
Do we run? Are we still fighting? Are we fighting a dragon?
We're going to
really?
fucking kill this dragon. We can do it.
Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. I can't see it. With your fire there, Nvidi, should I come from the north, like where Rinkaz is, or from where you casted the fire? Which would be better for me?
It's in a dome around it, so if you touch the fire or go inside of it, you're gonna get burned.
So there's really no way of me getting to it at this point?
It's a foot thick, so if you're gonna have to go through the fire to get at the dragon if you want to melee.
Okay. That's fine for right now. I will do something else on my next turn, but I will move over.
Don't.
Here. What's that?
I was gonna say that's fine. I was gonna say just don't stand in front of me.
Oh no.
Just for safety of dangerous weapons.
And I didn't think I used a bonus, but I don't want to use a key point, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. A tail swings out to hit you again, Rinkaz. For 26 versus AC.
What an asshole. Yes, that hits.
Okay.
What the hell?
It smashes into you. Hang on just a second. For 22 points of bludgeoning damage. You're up.
What a dick. I mean... I talked to the communicator. We killing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Only if it's hit you twice with its tail. Did it hit you twice with its tail?
We're not going to escape in our little damaged ship from that flying creature. We have to kill it.
A question, if I stand here, am I going to get burned by the fire?
No, the outside of the wall facing us is safe. It's burning inward, and it's 1 foot thick. So if you don't step into it, you will not get burned.
Okay.
Display.
And I'm going to move here.
Okay.
I'm going to quick draw my blitz. I'm going to use a point of grit to gain advantage on this attack.
Okay.
Because I need one of these to hit. Sorry, give me 1 second. And pray to God that it hit. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
What? Alright, then I take another shot.
The shot hits its carapace, but its scales are thick and large, and it does not pierce a vital spot.
What? Shit. It's a 27 hit.
That is going to hit.
It is adjacent to me. It is a scatter weapon. It takes double damage. Just like before, I'm going to roll 4-8 and then add the modifier. I'm fine with that. 21. That's fine. Yep. 26 damage.
Okay. Nice, nice. Good damage.
Necrotic, if that matters.
That could. The necrotic damage crackles into it from your shot.
And my last attack. Alright, 28.
That's gonna hit.
It's 20 even.
That's nice.
Okay. Another crackling of dark black energy from your weapons fires off.
I don't think he looks very hurt, do I?
It's hard to tell with him in the flames without making a check.
I'm probably gonna die anyway, standing here like an idiot, so I'll use my action surge.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna use another point of to get advantage on this attack.
Kaz is reenacting the scene from Predator where they just fire into the jungle over and over and over again.
Does a 20 hit?
That does.
Ten. 13.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Nice. Solid damage that pounds into the dragon ahead of you.
Oh, 2 more. 26.
Oh my gosh.
How many attacks do you have?
3, and action surge refreshes that, so I get a full round of attacks.
Fighters, ladies and gentlemen.
But I only get 1. This is my big butt.
Okay, that hits.
13. 19.
25.
Nice. Just an unholy spread of damage is let loose from your shotgun.
And the last one.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
Ridkaz fucking Dragon Slayer!
13, 19, 25 base damage.
30 total.
Boom!
What was the
And
total?
30 total. And before I die, I'm going to use my free action to take a second wind, a d10 plus 12 to heal.
Okay.
What a turn. What
What
a
the
turn.
Just a lead storm. Just a wall of buckshot.
I get 14 hit points back. It's
You
nice
hear
knowing.
a sneering coming from within the wall of flame.
That almost tickles.
I can't see anything, so I don't know where you are. Can you move?
Anything else, Ringcast?
That's it.
Okay. Fa, you're up.
I don't think you can move.
The little hard light hand does a cousin it walk across the ground and tries to grab at the dragon. Bitch. There, rip that up. Yeah. So it has to make a DC 17 strength save or take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it makes it.
Speed is an action, so dodge around the back of this, and hide is a bonus action.
Okay. So nothing happens?
Yeah. I hide for 15.
Okay. The dragon's turn.
Goodbye, everyone.
I love you, Ridkaz.
We will honor your death.
Welcome to Costco, I love you.
And
I've been called worse.
the open maw of the dragon reaches
Ringcast.
through the flames. Does it take fire damage starting its turn, Invadey?
If it touches the wall, yes, it will take the 5d8.
It's totally gonna
Windcast, you have
touch the
inspiration
wall.
from the chat. Sorry, I just want to make sure you know you have inspiration from the chat.
It's gonna take 18 fire damage.
That's a lot of damage. It reaches through the flames. You see the open maw of an adult dragon reach through and attempt to just clinch along your body to grapple you, Ringkaz.
Barbecue time, Aesop says with the sausage finger.
I'll need either a strength athletics or an acrobatics check from you.
I like acrobatics, and I have bardic inspiration.
No, you have inspiration from the chat.
And inspiration. He can probably do this like 70 times, so I'll take an acrobat. Acrobatics and stealth are my only high skill. A 19, and I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Add 8 to that.
Nice. 27 total.
Yes.
Hang on just a second here. It wraps its mouth around your body.
Oh no!
You are
Oh,
grappled
that's-
by the dragon.
Oh, that's not good.
Yay.
Can it lift like 10,000 pounds of gold hanging out of my...
That's all of our gold! If he dies, we're broke!
My tattoo!
It clenches its jaws around you. It doesn't pierce your form, Rinkaz, because all of your pockets are lined in the thickness of all of the gold of the party.
Yeah.
However, you are firmly in the grasp of its mouth, and it takes off into the sky. It flies up, straight up into the air, 70 feet.
Wait, I've seen this. Charizard, no!
I have something for this if we can continue to do stuff.
Wait for him to fall closer. 1 second.
We're still fighting.
It is... Let me just check here. Are we going to end here or keep going is my question for another round.
I can't not know if Rinkaz lives or dies. But if people need to stop, I understand.
I understand, yeah, but I'm down to keep going. If you guys are.
We're at the middle of the turn order, right? Oh no, we're just at the end.
Rolling to the top, I think.
Yeah, rolling up.
It's up to you guys. We can go another round if you want.
If we have another round, are we going to ask ourselves the same thing at the end of that round?
I don't care. Are we doing it or not?
Yeah, is everybody cool? We want to stop now? Want to go for one more round?
Do one more round if no one has any strong
I'm good
opinions.
if no one's good. Yeah.
Okay, one more round.
Cool.
The dragon is up 70 feet in the air. It can take no further actions this turn.
Really far in the air.
Really far.
Jira, you are nearly chomped on, but still holding on to the grasp of the shoulder of Rinkaz. You want to do anything? Is there a leash to where you can no longer control Jira?
100 feet.
Okay. You are still barely in range to continue controlling Jira.
Jira is going to hold the channel of a touch skill. And Jira is going to communicate with the dragon to drop the lizard.
Are you communicating emotion?
Release.
Oh, you command? You're casting command on him?
No, Jira is gonna communicate like the feeling of like release.
You get
Let
the
go.
feeling back that it wants to.
Yeah. I think we're far beyond reasoning with the dragon.
And Jira is glowing because it's channeling a touch action. All he can do.
Okay, nothing else for Jira?
Can't do anything else, no.
Grappled creatures can still be attacked by the one who's grappling it, correct?
Yes, I think
Believe
we
so.
conditions grappled. Stand by.
Yeah, just
Grappled
reduce
creature's
speed
speed becomes 0. Condition ends if grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if the removed grappler. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah, you
about-
could. It's like if you're grappled, you can use like daggers and stuff to attack. I mean, I think it was like smaller weapons and stuff. I can't pull out a two-handed sword. I think it has to be a one-handed weapon.
Here's another quick question. Any type of disadvantage to a dexterity saving throw while being grappled?
Doesn't.
I don't see anything on there. Okay.
does not
Rinkaz,
say.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as a blistering wind is beat out from its wings against you while you are in its maw.
Wing buffet. Shit.
wing buffet.
Oh, buffet.
If that's a fail, I have Indomitable, but I have a feeling it's going to be
What was the total?
19.
19 actually just makes it.
So don't forget, you have that inspiration.
So, instead of taking 14 damage, you would take 7. Bludgeoning.
Oh,
From the beat of the wings. The dragon flies through the air over here with Rinkaz.
Oh no.
Where is over here?
Yeah, I've
It's a
been
good
looking
question.
at the same thing for like the entire game, so I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, no one can see where
Over in this direction,
point.
where I'm
Can
peeking.
It went.
Can I communicate it to them because Jira is with them? And
Good
I can
point,
sense what
yes.
Jira senses.
Behind that building. East.
Aesop, you're up.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna fly. I take off. I fly up. I dash and fly 60 feet in the closest direction I can get to the dragon. So let me see here.
It flew 35 feet, but diagonally up.
Careful of the fire.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be over the fire by the time I'm over
It's
it.
only 20 feet high. So
Yeah.
He's above it.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Okay. I see the dragon. I see
So,
Jira and Rinkaz.
You flew diagonally up.
Yeah.
It is 45 feet higher than where you are in the air.
Oh, boy. So it's over 100 feet in the air?
It is 105 feet up in the air.
Okay. I am 60 feet in the air then.
You see the storm crackling around you, your friends down below who look miniaturized from up here, and yet the dragon seems still so high up above, almost swirling in the clouds at this point.
I can't do anything else. That's just a dash action from me. If there's anything I can do, I'm preparing for the possibility that I might be able to catch Rinkaz if he gets dropped. But that's all I can muster with my action and movement.
I think I can get there.
Hey, is releasing a grapple a free action?
Oh, it sure is, Jason.
But it has to be done on the dragon's turn.
It does.
Okay.
I
The
think.
dragon is going to attempt to rend its claw into you, Rinkaz. But this is probably not going to hit for 15 versus AC.
no.
Okay, nice. Blah, 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 blah. You can release the target whenever you like, no action required.
Boy.
It making attacks on me? Do we get attack of opportunities? Of it flying, moving, attacking, grappling me, anything?
No,
It's,
you're
it's
like
not
right
leaving your
next to it.
space. Yeah.
How far? What is the fall speed? How far do you fall?
Well, let's find out as the dragon releases its maw and drops you.
Is there anything at all I can do as a reaction, Jason?
Let's see how fast he falls first.
Oh, God.
I'll take shots in the air if I have to. It turns if I don't fall the full duration, I am considered suspended. It's all happening at the same time. If you're to run 30 feet and there's a 10-foot chasm and you run 20 feet and jump 10, you're still mid-air. You haven't landed. So the action is here. That's how I know.
In 6 seconds, he'll fall a total of 580 feet.
I'm on the ground then.
6 seconds is 1 turn.
Yes.
So I still have a chance to catch him on my next turn.
You now see that the dragon has released its maw, and raining down from above is the falling figure of Rinkaz and a bunch of spilled coins.
Oh, this is so sad.
Is there anything I can do as a reaction to falling from the sky?
Maybe on your turn, but that's when you would smash into the ground. Actually, no, you'd have your turn. So 6 seconds from here. So next round. So at the end of this round is when you hit the ground, basically. Aesop, you see him falling, but he hasn't hit the ground yet.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any actions.
Okay.
I was hoping to like at least get under him, but I had to use all of my actions just to get to him.
Well, you are under him.
Okay.
You could do like an attempt to grab at him.
I will try my hardest with my extra arms that I have. I have 4 arms.
Okay, I'll say this. If you were to catch him, you could probably mitigate some of the damage. However, you would probably be pulled to the ground yourself and take a certain amount of the damage with him.
That's fine. I think he might die otherwise. I will just make that attempt.
And Vidi, it is your turn.
VD.
Is your figure glowing here gone now that you brought up this wall of flame?
No, it's not a channel
Concentration?
or concentration.
Okay,
It's just
okay,
like a
just making sure.
totem. So
Gotcha.
but that's a corner of a building. Free action to dismiss the fire at this point, so I can continue moving.
Sure. The flames dissipate and
Kind
leave
of
the
wave
area.
it. 30. He's falling.
You see way up above in the air a falling Rinkaz from a silhouetted dragon up above, and Aesop throwing his sausage-fingered, elongated, mutated
God.
arms out to catch him.
What a fucking nightmare.
Only. I don't even think that wouldn't even help. So the only thing I can do is channel a heal into Jira right now. There's nothing else that I could do.
Okay.
5, 10.
Take my first hit.
Take my hand. This slick with mustard.
Couple move. That's Looney comes with me. Oh, that's why he didn't move him. He can't move through walls. Here we go. I don't have inspiration to make Looney weave me a magic carpet, so I'm done.
Okay. Glossa, you're up.
Okay.
The dragon is pinging over this way. Up
I
in the
can't tell where. Okay, hold on. Can you ping for me again? I can't see.
air. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks. It's a bonus action. I say whatever magical word I have for my peacock, and I believe it's got a flight speed of 40 and a fly of 30.
Your
So,
griffin peacock appears.
yes.
It stares around the area quietly.
Can I get on it and go?
You can mount it for half of your movement if you have that.
I don't. I didn't know that. Okay. Can I take half my movement back and go back?
That's fine. So go back whatever spaces would give you half your movement.
Oh god. I'm just gonna go back to where I was. Okay.
Yeah, mounting is half of your movement, just FYI.
Okay, great. I'll mount it here,
Okay?
and it can move. So move 45, fly 30.
Okay.
Okay. I can't move it, so let's just say 5,
Here,
10,
hang on. I'll give you
15,
control.
20, 25, 30. And fly. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. And then fly up 15. And how far away is Rinkaz?
What's the total distance that you moved?
So Glacé moved 30.
Well, the total distance that Peacock moved for his flying.
The peacock can move speed 40, fly 30. So total fly 30.
Okay, so you're 30 feet up in the air. Because we'll just say that as you took off to fly, you would just go straight up as much as you can.
Okay.
So you move that far and you're also 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And how far is Rinkaz from me?
Rinkaz is... oh, well, let's see. He is... Oops,
Y'all
didn't mean to
Pay
move you.
attention in geometry. No, this is hard because it's technically like he's 40 feet away and then like 70 feet up above.
Can I hold an action for when he gets into range to polymorph him into a bird?
What a good idea!
A peacock?
Oh,
I don't know if
what
I
a-
can fly.
Peacocks
good
can
idea.
fly.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I do that.
What a good
Mhm.
fucking idea! We're gonna save our boy.
He is technically very high up in the air.
Okie dokie.
He's like 70
That's a-
feet up.
That's what I can do. I'm done.
Okay, Sun Kong.
Good turn.
Like he was dealing with a pet emergency.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sun Kong stares longingly up in the air.
Put him in the end of the order. Well, I assume he runs over here with his 5,000 speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could totally make it.
Yeah, he's...
Pole vaults up into the sky
He's
and
like-
snatches Rinkaz.
Okay,
Hey guys, I'm Sun Kong. I dash under Rinkaz and try to grab him.
I'll
That's probably what he was
I'll
gonna
try
do.
to grab him and we'll both die.
Just a terminal velocity crater, blood red mist.
I'd like to fall head first, please.
Sun Kong yells, I saw this in Siege Ball. I
Rinkaz,
can catch
you've
him."
been this high up in the air, but only in a spelljammer, not actually falling free fall towards the ground, the hard ground underneath. The wind crackles around you, and you look down below to see your friends and also up in the distance now to see the dragon.
So I guess as he's letting me go, I could take a shot. Or I could try and save my own ass.
Well, that is a decision I'm not sure which Rinkaz would pick.
Save your ass. Save your ass.
The wild card.
Well, if I take a potion, I might survive the fall. But he put me in his mouth and dragged me to the sky and wouldn't listen to me.
What's the range, Glossy, on your polymorph spell?
60. Let me double check. Polymorph. Polymorph. Hold on. Yeah, 60.
Nice.
Do some math.
Rinkez, you are 55 feet up in the air at this point. That would trigger Glossy's spell.
Fly, Rinkas, fly!
What do you transform Rinkez into?
A beautiful peacock.
Oh no,
A beautiful peacock, Rinkez.
he's gonna eat me.
Oh, probably, it will be a giant bird of some kind. Hold on, I think there's an eagle I can transfer him to for stats.
Eagle.
Sorry.
Is there a pterodactyl?
I should have pulled this up, I was not thinking. Yeah, eagle. D&D Beyond. Sorry, everyone.
Got it.
Giant eagle. Can I do that? Large.
I think it's
What's the
whatever.
What's the CR for it?
The CR.
If it's your level or lower, you can.
Challenge level on a giant eagle is 1.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Then.
got it. Giant eagle.
There you go.
Rinkez, you transform. Oh, not Jira. You transform into a giant eagle. I'll find a token later.
But he's a peacock, but I just gave him, let's just use the stats for the
Okay.
giant eagle.
Okay.
He's got to be a peacock.
He's a giant peacock.
Okay, you're a giant peacock, Rinkez.
Do I get a reaction as I fall before I turn?
No, you goober. What are you talking about?
Damn it. I was gonna
Um,
just gonna-
You are a giant eagle. It is your turn.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought so. I thought they were flightless. Listen, he's a griffin peacock that can fly, okay? It's skinned.
I've
It's-
seen peacocks fly.
I seen him.
They have flight speed of 80. As I'm falling down, I give him the finger and say, fuck you in Draconic. Pardon my language, everyone. Pardon Twitch. Pardon whoever's listening.
What?
I say it in Draconic so no one understands it. And I try and fly away 80.
Yeah. You're a giant eagle now, brother. You fly wherever your wings want to take you.
Fly at over here. And drop down a little.
Okay. Move your character over there.
And that's 20. I'm going to go down 35 feet after having moved the rest.
Okay. So how high above the area are you?
I was 50. I'm 20 feet in the air at the moment.
Okay. Anything else, Rinkez?
That is it.
Okay, Fa.
Fla was paying attention. $30.
Dash.
Right there, and then I'll cutting gash into Dash. We'll call that 6. That I can. Is this thing is still like 100 something
It is
in the air?
105 feet in the air.
Wait, close enough. I'm gonna hurl a. Nope, not close enough. I will just activate mirror image on myself.
Good call.
Nice. Anything else, Fa?
Nope, that's it.
The dragon flies down and over here.
Oh yeah, he gets a turn.
We are lined up, aren't
40
we, boy?
feet. so that it is 60 feet from the surface.
I'm 60 feet in the air. Ripperonis. Ripperonis.
You watch Aesop being at eye level with the dragon as its maw opens and a cackling warped energy forms within its mouth. It fires out a ray of energy that hits people in a line in front of it. Sun Kong, Aesop, Nvidi, and not you technically, Glosse, but the peacock.
My baby.
Does it hit me even though I'm 60 feet above Sun Kong?
It's like
Like a slicer or something?
yeah, it's like
or-
a slicer. It's just like, it does that thing or it just like lets loose down and then just brings it right up. Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
I need everyone to please make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm fucking untouchable, baby! 21.
I don't think that he's got 5. 15 at the most. Oh, there he is.
You have evasion, Aesop.
Yes.
Okay.
Loop to loop.
Nvidi,
Barrel roll.
what about your save, brother?
11.
All right. You okay, Kev?
I'm fine. It's just fucking had it's called the cops.
Oh,
shit.
sure.
It was like a huge fight outside.
Gosh.
Glosse saved Rinkaz.
Glosse the hero.
Not to be a big downer, but can you please make a dexterity saving throw so you don't get hit by a warped
Well, do
energy
your
from a
civic
dragon?
duties.
Nah, it's
Save
cool.
your own life.
Yeah, right? That's more important. Dex. Alright.
Oh, I hate it takes a while to show up.
25.
Suspense, man.
You have evasion. Glosse, can your peacock give me a dexterity saving throw?
It's a 16.
16.
Ooh.
Okay. Nvidi, you rolled 11?
I did roll an 11.
Sun Kong, you and Aesop, despite one of you being on the ground, the other one in the air, quickly shifts out of the way as the warped energy, as it's like run as a slicer from straight down and pulled up as the dragon rears its head, quickly shift out of the way. Nvidi, you stare at this light as the beam just carves into the earth as it runs straight towards you. You take 51 points of force damage.
5-1.
Yes.
I am death's door.
You're didn't kill you though.
Did not kill me.
I'm sorry, my audio cut out. Was I okay?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
evaded.
you're fine. You
Making sure.
you guys with your evasion, you're fine.
Cool.
So you are at negative hit points, MVD?
No, I'm at positive 14 after taking 51 points of damage.
Okay, so still stand. The beam slices into you, this warped energy tearing through your body. It nearly throws you to the ground, but you somehow still stand. Glosse, your peacock takes 53 points of force damage.
Dead. And I fall. 30 feet.
You begin falling. You fall 30 feet.
Yeah.
And you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right. Feet.
Worth it to save Rinkaz
The
though.
dragon uses the last of its movement to fly 30 feet up and away from you all.
Fucker.
Hey, that's still within 30 feet of me after I've been through.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do.
It attempts to be flying away from you all.
Oh, what a dick! What a fucking dick!
I'll ask this.
Do we want to taunt it or let it fly away?
I was gonna say,
I gotta go after this.
we can either make a decision here. You can attempt to try and take it down while it flies away. It may come back, who knows? Or you can just, call your lucky chances of saving everyone and just let it get out of here.
I don't think we have the means to catch up to it. I think we let it go for now and see what happens next week.
Yeah.
I mean, we could taunt it, or I can attack it.
I don't think you can.
It's 30 feet higher up than what it was. So what is that? 90 feet in the air, and
90
it's
feet
going
in the
away
air.
from us.
I
Yeah,
have a ranged attack that would hit them.
it's not gonna kill it though. It's not even bloody.
Yeah.
True.
It flies off into the dark winds behind it. And you all find yourselves standing in the barren waste around the dilapidated area of Horzodas. And that is where we will end tonight's session. Glace, you probably saved a character from completely 100% dying.
Hey, that's why we got the raised dead scroll, right, guys?
Glace is a hero.
Pick him up from being a red splat on the ground.
You all watch as Rinkaz, as a giant peacock eagle, flies freely through the air.
He's so beautiful. Look at that boy.
So we'll call it here. We'll continue your guys' adventure on Horzodas next session.
Fuck that, we're leaving.
Or you can just try to get out of here.
Our gift boy is dead.
Hurst
Exactly, what's the point of being here
has
anymore?
practically been blown in half by the warped energy beam.
Ugh. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm hurt pretty bad. I'm singed.
You all see just a streak of black running up, like cross-sectioning and beating.
Basically, my cloak is tattered. I don't. However you want to express that, I've almost died.
Oh, he came close to death's door, or going unconscious, which ain't much in this game.
Yeah, I thought that meant like when you're like below 10% or whatever. That's what I said it.
You have to hit your negative amount in hit points.
Okay.
I have to pretty much kill you in one hit to kill you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out for an extended session. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Heroes, Milty, Ramastino, Rayoskas, the Gonzarelli, VNK, and Virgo Praz. I really appreciate you guys hanging around. If you haven't followed us already, you should, because you get to watch fun stuff like lizard folk being grabbed and thrown into the air to fall 105 feet, but then to be turned into a giant eagle as a clutch moment, and many more things. You also get those Twitch points you use on fun stuff. I'll get those stream avatars, all that information converted and moved over so we can have those next week. But until then, I appreciate everyone stopping by. This map is a little weird. I know it's kind of hard to see a little bit. I tried other ways to do it, and I just wasn't happy with it in terms of like trying to reveal areas and cover them with black boxes. So hopefully, you know, it's okay doing this in this way. Hurst is dead, but you still have your objectives in front of you. There seems to still be 3 other missing giff if you can find them. If they're alive, maybe. If dead, who knows? We'll see. And there is the device that you can look for, or this is not a video game. If you just want to get back on the ship, get it fixed, and get the fuck out of here, you can do that too. It is up to you.
I think we should try to find at least one giff, or we're not going to get the amount of the spacesuits that we need.
We can take the pip off of his uniform if it still exists.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know how bad he was shredded.
Good point, NVD. We'll say that you guys are able to find his corpse, and although it is singed on one side, you're able to pull off his patroller badge, the patch attached to his outfit, so that you can bring that back and confirm his death. From here, we'll pick it up next week as you continue your adventures on Horzodas. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. We'll be back next week. Goodbye, everybody.